Hi, Jason Bongiorno here for Doc's Auto Clinic. The rumors are true. Doc retired and I jumped at the chance to take over this wonderful business. No big changes here. The 25-year tradition continues. Great service, outstanding mechanics, state-of-the-art equipment, and most importantly, fair, honest advice. We will also soon be tackling electric vehicles. For the best auto repair service anywhere in the Yampa Valley, it's Doc's Auto Clinic. Taking care of you and your family by taking care of your car. Call 970-871-1346 or book online at docsautoclinic.com.
Alpine Lumber in Steamboat Springs is looking for employees. Alpine Lumber is 100% employee-owned and operated, creating a unique culture that promotes a sense of pride in every aspect of their operation. Most of their leadership is homegrown, and Alpine Lumber employees receive great benefits, including medical, dental, and vision at no or low cost, competitive pay, an employee stock ownership program combined with an employer-matched 401k that makes for an amazing retirement plan, and so much more. So stop by Alpine Lumber in Steamboat Springs and apply today. Alpine Lumber, an equal opportunity employer.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name is Nick Wilson. I'm number 64 and I play left tackle. I've been playing this sport since I was in 6th grade. My goals for this team are to do better than we've been doing since I've been a freshman and go positive, but by a lot. Outside of the sport, I'm a bit of a nerd. I like to ski also. My favorite class in school is probably like history. I like learning about how differing opinions kind of make a difference. A class where there's no wrong answers. Over summer, I took classes at Stanford University in California. It was really fun. My plans after graduation are hopefully go to college. I'm not sure which one yet, and I don't have a major yet. My favorite movie is The Blind Side. It's really wholesome, and it's also my position that I play. And my name is Nick Wilson, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
When T-Mobile says we've got you covered, we mean it. We've invested billions to light up our award-winning network, from big cities to small towns across the country, including right here in your neighborhood. In fact, we cover 99% of people in America, and great coverage is just the beginning. Right now, families and small businesses can save 20% versus AT&T when they switch to T-Mobile. That's right, save 20% a year. And unlike those other guys, with T-Mobile Price Lock, we guarantee we won't raise the price of your rate plan ever. With a network and savings like this, there's never been a better time to join T-Mobile. Visit your local T-Mobile store and save 20% when you switch today.
Coverage not available in some areas. Plan savings on 3 qualifying lines with 3rd line free via monthly bill credits versus comparable available plans. Features vary. Credits stop if you cancel any lines. Price lock for rate plan, talk, text, and data on qualifying lines. Qualifying credit required. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Greetings, Yampa Valley. For almost 30 years, Johnny B. Goods has been your hometown eatery, serving delicious home-cooked food with friendly service and a smile. We serve breakfast all day, every day. Fast-filling, affordable lunches, enjoyable family dinners with decadent desserts. It's all here at Johnny B's for a great price. Dine in or carry out 7 days a week. Open 8 to 8 on weekends and 9 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. Check us out or order online at JohnnyBGoodsDiner.com. 738 Lincoln, downtown Steamboat Springs.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
I'm Austin Moore, and I'm number 5. I've been playing this sport for about 8 years now. Our goals this year are to make a deep playoff run and win a lot of games. I play basketball outside, and I love to do like spike ball and other hobbies like that. My favorite class in school is math because my grandma was a math teacher, and so it stuck with me. Over the summer, I traveled to California and Minnesota visiting family and such. I plan on playing football at a 4-year college after graduation, and my favorite movie is Cars because it was the first favorite. My name is Austin Moore, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Road trip season is here, and we know you're ready to hit the road. But is your vehicle? Steamboat Motors Service Department certified mechanics are here to make sure your vehicle is mechanically sound and ready to hit the road. Steamboat Motors Service Department has you covered. Or maybe it's time for a new ride. Steamboat Motors' knowledgeable sales team will help you find the perfect vehicle in their no-pressure owned and operated, creating a unique culture that promotes a sense of pride in every aspect of their operation. Most of their leadership is homegrown, and Alpine Lumber employees receive great benefits, including medical, dental, and vision at no or low cost, competitive pay, an employee stock ownership program combined with an employer match 401k that makes for an amazing retirement plan, and so much more. So stop by Alpine Lumber in Steamboat Springs and apply today. Alpine Lumber, an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, Jason Bongiorno here for Doc's Auto Clinic. The rumors are true. Doc retired and I jumped at the chance to take over this wonderful business. No big changes here. The 25-year tradition continues. Great service, outstanding mechanics, state-of-the-art equipment, and most importantly, fair, honest advice. We will also soon be tackling electric vehicles. For the best auto repair service anywhere in the Yampa Valley, it's Doc's Auto Clinic. Taking care of you and your family by taking care of your car. Call 970-871-1346 or book online at docsautoclinic.com.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
I'm Austin Moore, and I'm number 5. I've been playing this sport for about 8 years now. Our goals this year are to make a deep playoff run and win a lot of games. I play basketball outside, and I love to do like spike ball and other hobbies like that. My favorite class in school is math because my grandma was a math teacher, and so it stuck with me. Over the summer, I traveled to California and Minnesota visiting family and such. I plan on playing football at a 4-year college after graduation, and my favorite movie is Cars because it was the first favorite. My name is Austin Moore, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Road trip season is here, and we know you're ready to hit the road. But is your vehicle? Steamboat Motors Service Department certified mechanics are here to make sure your vehicle is mechanically sound and ready to hit the road. Steamboat Motors Service Department has you covered. Or maybe it's time for a new ride. Steamboat Motors' knowledgeable sales team will help you find the perfect vehicle in their no-pressure environment. So come discover why Steamboat Motors is a consistent J.D. Power Award winner with store-to-door service. Shop online at steamboatmotors.com. West Steamboat on Highway 40. Alpine Lumber in Steamboat Springs is looking for employees. Alpine Lumber is 100% employee-owned and operated, creating a unique culture that promotes a sense of pride in every aspect of their operation. Most of their leadership is homegrown, and Alpine Lumber employees receive great benefits, including medical, dental, and vision at no or low cost, competitive pay, an employee stock ownership program combined with an employer match 401k that makes for an amazing retirement plan, and so much more. So stop by Alpine Lumber in Steamboat Springs and apply today. Alpine Lumber, an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, Hi, Jason Bongiorno here for Doc's Auto Clinic. The rumors are true. Doc retired and I jumped at the chance to take over this wonderful business. No big changes here. The 25-year tradition continues. Great service, outstanding mechanics, state-of-the-art equipment, and most importantly, fair, honest advice. We will also soon be tackling electric vehicles. For the best auto repair service anywhere in the Yampa Valley, it's Doc's Auto Clinic. Taking care of you and your family by taking care of your car. Call 970-871-1346 or book online at docsautoclinic.com.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Russell's Auto Salon, the all-new Steamboat Motors, and the Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
Welcome to Middle Park High School. Brian Harvey, Mike Deemer along for the ride here on KTYV Sports on FM. You can watch this game on Steamboat Radio's YouTube channel. Of course, listen to it right here on KTYV Sports on FM at 97.7 and 105.7 on the FM dial. Sailors are set to receive the kick here, moving right to left on your radio dial. The Panthers from Middle Park in all purple, moving left to right, kicking the ball. Here comes the kick. It is up, and it's going to be fielded at about the 30. Over the left side goes big number 12, Jack Fortna, and Fortna picks up about 5-6 yards on the play.
Yeah, it's good that he touched the ball to start. He had a heck of a game last week over at Moffat County. Fortna was all over the place. And hello, Harv. How are you?
And Jack's a heck of a hockey player as well, and he's a bit of a cowboy. So it surprises me not.
Not at all. He was all over the field last week.
Mike, I'm doing great. We're set up. We're rocking and rolling. It's a rare 4 o'clock game, although with the ref situation, supply chain shortages, post-COVID, this is what we're dealing with. We got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Quick flip pass there. Oh, and that one hits the turf. It falls incomplete as Hamrick tries to get it outside to the big guy, Cade Gideon.
Yeah, and that's what the secret for the Sailors, there's no question. You got to get the ball in Gideon's hands. He's a big playmaker. Hammer, he's got nothing but confidence in him. We're going to see that connection quite a bit this evening.
So we got 2 receivers off to the left, 2 to the right. 1 man in the backfield. That's Brady Grove. Hamrick from the gun as usual. Ball on the right hash mark. And Hamrick, quick pass off to the right. That one's complete to Gideon. Gideon picks up 5-6 yards on the play.
Yeah, I think that's what they were trying to set up on the previous play. If you can get the ball in Gideon's hands, his athleticism alone is going to pick up another 5 yards.
Last week, 13 receptions for 91 yards. If that play had not been called back,
don't even get me started.
Well, now we'll talk about that later in the broadcast. I asked Coach about it. We got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Hamrick from the gun. Brady Grove, the lone back, in motion. And here's the fake handoff. Little play action by Hamrick. He's got the first down with a 10-yard pickup, and the Sailors are in action. 1st and 10 from the 45.
That was a really nice job on the fake to number 22, Jay Phillips, coming across the middle. A kid who had a beautiful touchdown reception last week in Moffat. That was really nice. Boy, when you can control the ball and you can run your play action like that, that's going to set up a lot of things downfield.
So the Sailors running from this, I saw a Buffalo Bills fan in here earlier, the K-gun offense, as I like to call it.
I bet there's more Bills fans today than there were yesterday.
We got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Brady Grove, the lone running back next to Hamrick. Hamrick from the gun. Hamrick inside handoff there to Grove. Grove picks up a yard or two, and that's something the coach said he's going to work on.
Well, Grove, they got to establish a run game. That was, and I know you touched on the play that drove me crazy last week, but you got to stop the run. You got to establish the run if you want to have any kind of continuity on either side of the ball.
So we got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Sailor spreading it out again. Hamrick from the gun, Grove again in the backfield. Second down, about 8 to go. There's the set, the pass, and that one looks like it was picked up off the turf. It's going to fall incomplete to Phillips.
Yeah, he's got a number 8. Sailor's quarterback's got to get them passes a little bit up. So far, all of them have come in down below the knee. What a nice night. What a nice afternoon.
It is. It is. We got a little bit of cloud cover.
A little breezy.
It's going to cool down this weekend. Now we've got trips off to the left. Gideon, the receiver, in the slot here to the left. One receiver wide to the right. Hamrick from the gun. Back to pass. He looks over the middle. He's got a man, and that one falls incomplete. Austin Moore, the intended receiver.
And even if Austin would have hauled that in, there were 2 linebackers bearing down on him. I'm not sure he'd have picked up the first down. Now, it would have brought up more of a 4th down play. 4th and 9, I think the Sailors should and would punt. 4th and 2, they might have been tempted to go for it.
So punting situation here. Looks like Sandvik here into punt. And here comes the snap. Sandvik. Oh, no.
Ooh, shanked it.
Eric Sandvik, that one nearly blocked, or it looked like he may have certainly got a hand. It does look like
but
it was.
I think it might have been encroachment on the defense, which will give the Sailors the 5 yards they would have had. That's going to...
No, it's against the Sailors. It's going to be declined. They'll take it. And that's a wise move, because Sandvik normally, if he has time...
All right, but they called a false start.
Okay. So what Coach said in the pregame was the penalties were good penalties that were called because the Sailors didn't have 7 guys on the line of scrimmage. These young receivers had a hard time. They were just off the line of scrimmage.
All right, I have a counter argument to that. I do. Okay. I'm not joking.
I know.
I have a counter argument to that. So it was the guy was in the slot, wasn't lined up on the line of scrimmage. Is what you're saying?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. So anyway, it's 1st and 10. Panthers throw the ball down the field, and that one just
a bit outside.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm okay with it. The Sailors trying to, you're on the road, you're trying to get a little offensive kind of mojo going, and when they find themselves in 3rd and long, I think is when it works the most against the Sailors. They got to work on establishing, just picking up 3, 4, 5 yards so that you don't find yourself continually going 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9 or longer.
Schofield under center. He's got one back. They're running a double wing here. Inside handoff there. Trap play. Sailors read that one.
Yeah, they read it. That was they were all over that. Number 77 for the Sailors, and number 68 who led the charge there, and who's not on my program, but it was
that's actually
number 68.
Ryan Schott.
Ryan Schott. They changed his number.
Yeah, I get another player who needed a triple XL.
That's all right. Ryan
had to give up his uni.
Ryan was a host for me down at Johnny B. Good's. Nicest guy you meet in the restaurant, but on the field, he's one of them guys who throws a switch.
All right, we got one receiver off to the left. Kind of a double wing formation, inside handoff. Sailors follow the guard, and they've got that tackle for a loss as number 28, Dante Franks, carries the ball there.
And that was number 39 for your Sailors, Griffin Rillos, who got in there and wrapped him up. It's going to bring up, that's going to be 3 and out unless I miss my mark. 4th and very long. Both teams offensively trying to establish something, get the ball moving, but that's going to force a Panther punt. I'd be certain on it.
Well, Coach, in the pregame interview, he predicted a very tight ball game. He goes, I think both of these teams match up well together. Here's Here's the punt off the side of the foot. It drops down. They're going to let that one fall at the 50, down to about the 47. We do have a flag on the play.
And I think that's going to be roughing the kicker. That could be a very costly penalty. I'm believing the Middle Park punter got stuck after getting rid of the ball, and that's going to go. I believe it's going to go against the Sailors.
Let's see.
They're chatting about it a little more than I would think for just a standard roughing the kicker penalty. So let's see what they call.
You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM. Yeah, you got the call right.
And if that's a personal foul, that's going to be a first down.
Yeah.
Talk about a costly penalty. The Sailors had fantastic field position on the shank punt, but you got to know you cannot cream the kicker long after the kick is away, particularly right in front of the referee.
That's a bozo no-no.
Yeah, that is. There's no other way to put it. You can't put lipstick on that. That is just a bad play.
So 8:44 left in this first quarter, just underway here at Middle Park High School. Beautiful Granby, Colorado. 0-0 the score. We've got a wind blowing across the field right now. 1st and 10. The quarterback, number 12, Schofield. And it looks like the Sailors may have jumped.
Yeah, that was encroachment for sure. So the Sailors have just given up 20 yards to the Middle Park Panthers, and penalties alone. That is something that'll drive the coaches crazy. And the Sailors I know they're on the road. Game's just started, but you got to play with discipline.
1st and 5, breaking the huddle. 1st and 5, ball down at the 49-yard line of Steamboat, just over the 50, obviously. Schofield with the inside handoff. Sailors read that. Man, they are totally getting this double wing offense right now.
Yeah,
no fooling.
Boy, I'll tell you what. I thought it was Griffin Rillos got in there again, but number 77 for the Sailors, Eli Moon. He's been in the backfield more than the quarterback has for the Middle Park Panthers. He is just blowing through that offensive line. But that also was, it was almost every Sailor on defensive line got a little piece of the ball carrier. But that was Rillos and Eli Moon that time.
So a loss of one. Dante Franks, the ball carrier for Middle Park, loses a yard on the play. He's a big boy, too. 2nd down and about 6, maybe 7 to go. Rolling off to his right is Schofield. That one's red, and we've got a sack.
And that is Ryan Schott, my ex-bus boy, coming up big with the sack. Great to see. Very happy for Ryan.
You got all the plates and the glasses on that one.
He did.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 15. 7-yard loss as Schofield was rolling off to his right. And, man, Schott read that. The defense is playing great right now.
Yeah, they are. I got to tell you, when I was alluding to the nicest kid you'll meet off the football field, his teammates tell me on the field he's focused, to say the least.
3rd down, 15 to go. Ball at the 40-yard line. And there's the pass. That one, that should have been caught at the original line of scrimmage. Would have been a 5-yard pickup. He still had guys all over him, so that's going to bring up a 4th and long.
In the receiver's defense, number 4, Finn Hartzell, was coming in for the hit. It would have picked up about 4 yards and brought up 4th and very long. I think they'd still be in a punting situation.
So it is a punting situation here. Banks deep. There's the kick. It was blocked.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Or shanked, I guess.
I'm gonna tell you something. Is we had the penalty before on the punt that gave the Sailors worse field position than they have right now. So it's one of those where Middle Park went 3 and out, had a punt again after the 2 Sailor penalties, and the Sailors have better field position than they would have had previously. So
we'll take it.
All's well that ends well, right?
So that brings up a 1st and 10 for your Steamboat Sailors. Ball marked down at the 41-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Grove in the backfield with Hamrick. Jesse waiting for the snap here from the gun. Now he's going to roll to his right. Quarterback keep. He cuts it inside now. Picks up 8-9 yards on the play. It'll be close, but not a first down.
Well, but that's what the Sailors have to do. They got to establish a run where they're at least moving the ball and keep themselves out of. It's been their Achilles heel for seasons now. The third and very long yardage. The defensive line pins back their ears. The D-backs are ready for the pass.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Hamrick again from the gun. Grove in the backfield. That one complete to Gideon. Gideon's got the first down and then some, still on his feet, stumbling and bumbling down to the 15.
Yeah, and the kid runs like a gazelle. I mean, he's just got such great athleticism that after picking up the first down, he just kept going down the field, picked up another 10 yards.
Coach said he had the most receptions of any wide receiver in the state last week with the 13. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on the right hash mark.
Should have been 14, but...
Hamrick from the gun. Handoff there to Grove, and he's caught sort of in the backfield there.
And I know the Sailors trying to establish a run, but in my opinion, my humble opinion, you got to get the ball into Grove's hands to the outside. He's a shifty, elusive runner. If he gets in the open field, that's where he can do the most damage.
All right, Sailors from the gun. Grove in the backfield with Hamrick. Hamrick gets the snap, fakes the handoff. Quarterback keep off to his right, cuts it inside, dives forward, picks over about 3 yards on the play. Nice tackle there by Zane
tackle.
Martinez.
Yeah, that was a really nice tackle. Or else Hamrick might have found the end zone there. He got him up around the ankles, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and about 7.
Hamrick from the gun. He's got Grove again in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. He's back to throw. Little slingshot there. He hits Phillips. That's complete for a first down. Inside the 5-yard line, we'll have 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you, Jay Phillips, boy, he woke up last week, and then I looked at his bio. 6'5", 185 pounds. You get the ball in that. You get the ball around him, and he's going to come down with it. Had a beautiful catch for a touchdown last week. We're going to see a lot more of that kid.
From the gun. Hamrick, quarterback keep. He's going to cut in, and he's going to get a touchdown.
Touchdown.
So Hamrick.
Outstanding.
So the Sailors strike first with a 6-0 lead. 4:49 left in this first quarter. Live from Granby, Colorado, in beautiful Middle Park High School. Turf field here, grass field here, which is not something the Sailors get to play on a whole lot.
Really nice job there by the Sailors' offensive line, led by the center, number 52, Park Baden.
Charlie, there's a high snap. Gideon throws that one underneath. That one's complete to Reisman. Reisman's taking it over the left side, and he gets in for the 2-point conversion. Did they give it to him?
They did. The signal went up. I think that was a bad snap, and Cade, who used to, as a freshman, played quarterback, came up with it, got the ball to Charlie, and picked up the 2-point conversion.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Charlie Reisman, who plays both soccer and football,
got his first touch of the end zone. Wow, that's awesome. Making lemonade out of lemons there.
Wow. So that, with a 2-point conversion, should make it 8-0.
Wow. Wasn't expecting it.
No, that was, again, as you said, making lemonade there. That was a wise play there by
Cade.
And it looked like they may have worked on that. Situational football.
Could be,
because
bad snap.
Reisman wisely moved out of the way and became a receiver.
And did a great job following the block out there. I mean, to see the lead block.
You should see how fast that kid is on the soccer field.
Yeah, they're all fast to me nowadays.
Deemer.
They're all fast.
Deemer, we're about 40 years past our prime,
exactly.
All right?
No, that's what I mean. The goalpost looks quick.
All right, so the Sailors are going to kick off. Reisman's got a little bounce in his step.
Well, yeah, he does. He's got 2 points on the board now.
Man the camera. There we go. And you mind at home, we're in a tight press box, and we appreciate the athletic director in Granby, for letting us in. Last time we were here,
there's no doubt,
we got blown to Kansas, and so we will take this. So back deep is Zane Martinez. That kid is quick. Charlie Reisman with the foot. Let's see what he does here. Big booming kick. That one's going to go all close to about the 5-yard line. Martinez with the ball. Takes it straight up the gut. He's at the 15. Now at the 20. Look out. He broke free. He's fouled the block. Ignites the fans and gets down to the 35 of
going to set Middle Park up with excellent field position. A nifty return by number 2. Nice job. Let's see if the Sailors defense is going to step up to the challenge again, because the first 2 so far, they've been stalwart, to say the least. All right, you got number 2, the senior, the punter, kick returner, coming to the outside, and Martinez.
Schofield,
like a
little quarterback there. Keep. Yeah, he looked for the handoff, and nobody was there, and he went and fouled the blockers that he was supposed to be. The running back.
I believe you're right. I believe he's going to have a little heart-to-heart with the running back there. He's coming off the field to actually chat with the coaches, because that was clearly a broken play.
I'd like to thank our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. 4:13 left in this first quarter, 8-0 to score. Sailors on the board with a Hamrick touchdown, quarterback keep, and a 2-point conversion by Charlie Reisman. Inside handoff, Sailors read that one. And right now the Sailors, Mike, really doing well against their run.
Well, they are. This defensive line has come to play last week. I imagine it was smarting a little after last week with Moffitt. Moffitt's ground game was more than I expected, particularly with their star running back being out of the game. But they had a couple ball carriers, the Bulldogs did, who stepped up. But the game was at the line of scrimmage, and I can see our guys came to atone for that.
Well,
this afternoon.
Coach said they worked on it all week long.
Oh, I bet they did.
Get low, try to use that low center of gravity. And back to pass from the gun over the right side, and that one's nearly picked off there.
Number 24 for the Sailors, Jacob Dotson. You know, that would have been a nice ball to haul in, but he's going to be thinking about that. Great defense by the Sailors, but number 24 Dotson's wishing he had a try on that again.
So that brings up a 4th down and 5. Looks like a punting situation here for the Panthers. 3:12 left in this first quarter.
Got a man down on the field for Middle Park, so let's keep our fingers crossed it's nothing too serious.
I'd like to thank Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. See Cody and the gang at Alpine Lumber for all your building needs. And of course, Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident, bringing you the collision of the game, and we've seen a few of those already, Mike.
Yeah, there's been some good hits, but they've all been in the interior. Nothing on the outside to get you oohing and on. But inside, the offensive and defensive lines for the Sailors have both really stepped up to the challenge here tonight, and they're winning the battle in the trenches.
Also like to thank our friends at Johnny B. Good's Diner, bringing you the shake and bake play of the game. And right now, we got to give that one to Charlie Reisman, early leader in the clubhouse.
I'll take that.
So
I'll have to run with that the whole way.
Martinez here, back to punt. Austin Moore not deep. There, Martinez gets a big line drive kick, but that one goes out of bounds. Boy, he straightened that one out. That one may have gone back to the end zone.
Yeah, it probably rolled through for a touchback. As it is, the Sailors are going to get the ball. Looks like the referee's placing it out of bounds at about the Sailor 40-yard line.
Tell you what, as someone who is vertically challenged, I'm a fan of Martinez. He is not a tall kid, but he packs a punch.
No, he's coming in. He's weighing in at 5 feet 5 inches and 136 pounds.
All right, Sailors break the huddle. Hamrick again from the gun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. I believe that's Grove in the backfield. No, that's Bacino rolling off to his right after dropping the ball. Sack for a loss there. So a wise play there by Hamrick. He was able to field that ball.
Yeah, and at least pick up some kind of yardage. And I don't think that was a bad snap. It might have just been a little miscue on the count. It didn't look like Hamrick was ready for the snap, but he did the wise thing on just picking it up and trying to get to the outside.
I'm not sure if he meant to hand that to Pacino. I don't know what was up with it, but Pacino back there. You've got two receivers to the right, two to the left. Quick pass off to the right. That one is complete. I think that's Gideon with the ball. Yes, it is. Now he picks up 5 yards on the play.
He does, but the Sailors still find themselves in 3rd and long, 3rd and about 9. And I know for a fact from talking to some of the guys, it's what they've been trying to work on in practice to eliminate the 3rd and long.
So back to pass. Hamrick throws that one up. He's got a man, and that one's nearly picked off. Schofield, the quarterback. He was looking for Gideon. Gideon turned the wrong way.
That was a little misconnection because Gideon got behind the defender. Now, we do have a flag on the field. It's a question as to what they are actually calling, and it might be...
They haven't called anything.
I saw one of the refs signaling a false start, in which case it would clearly have been decline. But can you decline a false start?
So it's 4th and long, and this time Reisman's going to punt. Reisman puts a big high kick as he does the Australian thing, rolls off to his right. I think he was looking to run. So maybe Sandvik isn't. No, but he punted in first. So that was Reisman with the punt.
Yeah, it's just mixing things up.
Yeah, he got a couple of kickers. That's what they've got. So it's 1st and 10, 49-yard line of the Panthers.
And what's been a defensive struggle on both sides of the ball, neither team has offensively been able to establish any kind of rhythm whatsoever. I know the Sailors did manage to get a touchdown on the board, but even that was a little choppy. It was a broken play. They converted. They need to establish some offensive rhythm.
All right, they've got this double wing once again. Spread double wing, inside handoff. Sailors read that. We've got a flotilla in the middle of the field.
Yeah, that one was really led, I believe, by number 51 for the Sailors, Caden Moore, who got into the backfield, wrapped up the ball carrier first.
Also in on that tackle, it looks like number 39, Griffin Rillos, the mythological beast, half lion, half eagle. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 10 to go for the first. No gain on the play. Clock is ticking on the run play. We're down to 1:15 left in this first quarter. Sailors on top, 8-0. Schofield under center now. He's got one man in the backfield. Now a little handoff over the left side, and the carry there by number 11, Marquise Pasilis.
And who is immediately wrapped up by Landon Smith, number 44 for the Sailors, for a little bit of a loss. Again, Middle Park's having the same issues the Sailors are offensively, finding themselves in 3rd and very long on almost every series.
This was certainly the theme last week against Moffat County. Big shout out to our friends Cody May and the gang at Victory Motors who have this game on at the dealership. So it's 3rd down and 11. Spreading the ball out is the Panthers. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Schofield throws that over the head of Martinez.
That was over his head, fell into the sidelines. Going to bring up 4th and very long. I think both quarterbacks might be having a hard time adjusting to the wind out there because it is. The flags are pegged, and it is a stiff breeze blowing across the field.
We are on the valley floor, and it can get a little bit breezy here. So Moore is back. Martinez with the punt. He gets that one off. It looks like it may have been nicked. And that one is going to be touched down at about the 38, 39-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like for the Sailors, number 46. The only one I have, number 46, would be on the JV roster. So for now, I'll go with it and say Aaron Ramos Chavez got in there and looked like he might have ticked the football. If it's not a 46, feel free to give me a call, 846-3368. Let me know who it is.
Send a text.
I'll tell you what, I love the Sailors' white jerseys where we can read the numbers.
It's a little easier to tell what's going on. It's from the gun. One man in the backfield. Looks like looks like Pacino again. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Rolling off to his right is Hamrick. Hamrick with a sweep. He's got the first down over the 50 and knocked out of bounds at about the 47-yard line.
Boy, he had a line of blockers. I'll tell you what. It was almost everybody out there, including the wide receivers, but the offensive line really pulled to the outside. Did a fantastic job with the lead blocking. Big number, another one for the Sailors, unfortunately, folks, and we'll get this figured out, but number 63, big fella out there, leading the way with his offensive lineman. I don't have that number on my program, but you got to understand, with 70 kids, which is a bonus, and especially going on the road, sometimes the jerseys and the numbers get turned around. So we'll find out who 63 is, because he really did a nice job on the lead blocking here and deserves some accolades.
So we're at the end of the first quarter here, heading into the second. 8-0 the score. Sailors on top, thanks to our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come in for a test nap today on Loggers Lane. Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. Knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. West Steamboat on Highway 40. Sailors break the huddle, sending 2 receivers wide to the left, 2 to the right. And a quick pass over to the left side. That one's complete to Moore. Moore's got the first down. Down the sideline he goes. Picks up 15, 20 yards on the play, Mike.
And surprisingly, that's the first touch that Moore's had outside of the punting. And he is an offensive weapon. Got to get in the ball. Got to get the ball in number 5's hands. Austin Moore. He's a playmaker.
Well, when you've got Phillips, you've got Gideon.
No, sure. It's a
You've got Moore.
It's a good problem to have.
Yes, it is.
You know, you go through one quarter of football and one of your stars hasn't touched the ball. That's a good problem to have.
So Hamrick from the gun. He's got Pacino in the backfield. Pacino gets the ball, and he is met by a pack of Panthers. And they ate him up.
Boy, they did. They put a quick stop to number 16's forward progress.
So clock ticking here, 11:30 left in this second quarter. 8-0 the score. Sailors on top. Sailors on the move with the ball down to about what looks like the 23-yard line. High snap, fielded there by Hamrick. Hamrick's going to take it off to the left. Little stiff arm, cuts it inside, picks up positive yards.
Going to pick up a few yards, get it out. Look like it's going to be about third and 8 is what I'm guessing for the Sailors. Get the first down. They are deep in Middle Park's territory. This is a crucial third down. I know we're just starting the second quarter. The Sailors really got to establish something here. And on 3rd and 8, let's see what they come up with.
So Hamrick from the gun. Pacino still in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Back to pass. That one complete to Moore. Moore catches it. He's on the sideline there. He's close to a first down. Picks up maybe 4 or 5 yards, but he didn't get it.
No, he didn't get the first down. Now, here's where the question comes in. That's going to bring up 4th and about 2. You're driving a bit. You do have some offensive momentum. Do you go for it, or do you bring in your stellar field goal team and see if you can't put 3 on the board? I'd say in this wind, I'd go for it.
And that's what they're doing. 2 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on the left hash mark. There's the handoff inside to Pacino. He gets the first down.
That was a nice job by number 16, Pacino, following his blockers and picking up the first down.
We'll work on that at halftime, Deemer.
Gotcha.
All right, Sailors have a 1st and 10. They are down to about the 13-yard line. Hamrick from the gun. He's got one man in the backfield. That's Pacino. Pass over the middle. That one's caught by Moore. Nice catch. Pickup of about 8 yards on the play.
Boy, all of a sudden, Moore's come into his own to start this second quarter. He's been the main playmaker, getting down, picking up about 8-9 yards. Going to bring up second very short.
Well, the quarterback had been looking to Phillips and Gideon in the first couple of series, and now he's spreading it out a bit, and I think Middle Park realizes they may have their hands full here. Sailors once again spreading it out wide. Inside, no, that's a quarterback keep, and he is met by a pack of Panthers. And a nice job there by Hamrick to fall forward. He at least got back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nice job, though. Middle Park, if they're ringing the bell anywhere defensively, it's on the interior run. They're really doing a good job and almost stifling it completely.
Third down, 1 to go. 8-0 the score. Sailors on top. Pacino in the backfield there with Hamrick. Hamrick's got Gideon in the slot to the right. Phillips wide to the right. Looks like Moore's in the slot to the left. I can't tell. And Moore gets the ball off to the left, and he is real close to a first down as he knocked over the chain gang. I don't know if he gets it, though.
I do think the referee is going to give him the first down, I believe. No, 4th and short. 4th and very short.
Bring up 4th down for the Sailors.
So the clock now moving. Ball did not go out of bounds, I guess, or they tackled him before he did. From the gun. Oh, high snap, ball down, fumble on the play, and it looks like the Panthers have it. Wow.
And they were going to recover it either way. That was a 4th down play. So short of the ball being a first down on the fumble, the Middle Park Panthers are going to recover. And it's very unfortunate for the Sailors getting more into the mix. They were able to march the ball but come up short in deep in Middle Park territory. But I got to think the coaching staff for the Sailors is thinking with the way the defense have been playing, they'll take their chances with Middle Park starting it, basically on their own 5-yard line.
I'd like to thank our friends at Steamboat Motors, bringing you the drive of the game. Ford, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks with store-to-door service online at steamboatmotors.com. West Steamboat on Highway 40, 8:27 left in this first half. Inside handoff there. The Panthers bring it over the right side of the line and pick up a yard or two.
Yeah, nice job for the Sailors by numbers 28, Cedric Eckelboom getting in there on the tackle.
Can we say that? Eckelboom!
We're calling a lot of numbers. Everybody on the Sailor team, everyone who's setting foot on the field is contributing. That's a great thing to see.
It certainly is. And we don't know who number 70 is. But he's a big boy on the line.
Yeah, 70, and I think it was 63 as well that I did not have numbers for. But we will find out.
All right.
Oh, yes.
From under center there, Schofield, inside handoff, totally fooled me. And the Sailors as he picks up positive yards and gets the first down. So a big first down for the Panthers.
That was a man running out there because he was carried. He had about one blocker in front of him and a bunch of Sailors wrapped up around him. He had the momentum and he carried it and picked up a desperately needed first down for the Middle Park Panthers.
Lucas Conger, the junior, ran with literally a boatload of Sailors on his back. I know a good idea when I steal it. 7:10 left in this first half. 8-0 the score. Schofield under center. Double wing formation here. Schofield back to pass. Throws it over the right side. Oh, a nice play there by number 4, Finn Hartzell.
Yeah, he's having a nice game. Excellent defensive pass block by number 4, Finn Hartzell. Excellent job.
I thought originally that thing was going to fall complete, but a great play by Hartzell. So 6:55 left in this first half.
And I get what you're saying because it looked like the receiver had a step or two on him, but he closed the gap with the ball in the air and did a great job on the defense.
Yeah, this wind is blowing hard across the field, so a touch pass like that is not easy by Schofield. Schoenfield under center once again. Now they're spreading it out a little bit with one receiver off to the right, and we have movement there. It looks like it's against the Sailors. That was what, number 28 there moving. Cedric Eckelbloom. Or was he drawn?
That'll be the question, because I think it wasn't. I think he did get a little enthusiastic. So another 5 yards against the Sailors. They gotta minimize the penalties here, particularly because I'm looking at the far side of the field, and for the Sailors, number 4 Hartzell, he's going up defensively against Middle Park. Number 21 Micah Byram, who's 6'4", 215 pounds. You got a big receiver out there.
Schoenfield under center. He's going to roll off to his left. Rolling, quarterback keep, and he turns the corner, and he's going to pick up positive yards, but I don't think he got the first down.
No, I don't think so. And a great job getting the outside by number 9 Kempers to drag the quarterback down before he could pick up the first down.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 now. Ball marked down to the 25 of the Panthers. Panthers in all purple, moving right to left on your radio dial.
On the trail, Red Bull.
8-0 the score. Sailors on top. Big shout out to the Paoli group. Right now, Sailors have decent real estate.
So what we got is number 70 for the Sailors. Used to be Ryan Schott.
Yeah.
Say he's 68 now, and I'm looking at number 70. I'm not going to mistake him for Ryan Schott.
No, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy out there.
All right, from the gun. Schoenfeld's got one man in the backfield, rolling off to his right, looking, throwing. That one's just incomplete.
And that was on the pressure for the Sailors. Number 70, who's as of yet unnamed, and number 44, Landon Smith, put the pressure on the quarterback, forced him to pass a little sooner than he wanted before the receiver came out of his pattern. And as a result, we had an incomplete. Really good job on the pressure by the defensive line.
So it's 4th and 5, punting situation here for the Panthers. As for Schofield, and I've called him about 7 different names. They got the punter. Now he's free. Look out. Martinez on the run, looking to pass, and he completes it. It's short of the first down by just a skosh. What a play. I love this kid, Martinez.
Yeah, and for the Sailors, the number 46 for the Sailors got in there and wrapped up the ball carrier, but he wrapped him up around the shoulders, and Martinez managed to squirm away, fight through a couple more potential tackles, and complete what's probably their longest pass downfield of the first half, and almost picked up the first down.
It was a beautiful pass.
Saved him.
He's a lefty. He's rolling to his right. He stops, sets up, sets his feet underneath him, and lets that thing fly a good 15, 20 yards.
Saves him about 20 yards of lost yardage.
You said he's 5'5". He's not huge, but he is huge. So, Hamrick now. Sailors have the ball. 1st and 10 from the 30. And there's a jet sweep to Moore. Moore is chased backwards. Moore turns the corner and may get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Boy, there was nothing but purple jerseys tracking him down. Something went a little haywire with the blocking, and nobody was in front of Moore. I mean, you could see him as they were coming our way. It was nothing but purple jerseys.
He amazingly picked up 3 yards on the play. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down, about 7 to go for the first. 6:10 left in this first half. Sailors on top, 8-0 in Panther territory with the ball at about the 25. Hamrick from the gun. He's got Grove to his right. And there's the pitch to Grove. Grove cuts it inside. Grove spins, and he picks up a yard or 2 on the play, which will bring up a 3rd and about 5.
All right, we got some breaking news. Number 63 is Owen Warwick, a sophomore, and number 7 is Damian Vega, who just moved here from Texas.
We love Damian Vega.
I need my source to tell me who number 46 is, and I think we'll be okay.
All right, so we're down to 5:44 and counting. Hamrick with the pass. That one's picked. He's got a lot of daylight in front of him. It's up to the quarterback right now, and Jesse wraps him up. Marcus Pasillas with the pick, and I don't think Hamrick saw him. Wow.
That is a tough break against the
Huge turn
Sailors.
of events. So Middle Park, Pasillas brings the ball back to the 45 of Steamboat. So a huge play here for the Panthers.
Really, and so far, I know the Sailors have an 8-0 lead, but this is all predicated on three things. Excellent defensive play by the Sailors, but on the negative, the turnover, the lack of continuity on offense, but penalties as well have really snake bit this team. And as a result, it is only 8-0.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Panthers now. Schofield under center. Oh, a little bit of movement there. Sailors didn't bite, though. Inside handoff, and the Sailors read that one, pick up about a yard or two. So we've got a shipwreck here on the side of the field.
Yeah, that one looked like, among others, number 67 for the Sailors, Wyatt Shaw, from up around the Clark-Dick circle, getting in and making a tackle. And on an 80-degree night, this is like 120 degrees warmer than he's used to, or they live up there.
Yes. You're one of the polar caps that we didn't know existed, but also Andrew Kemper's in on that tackle as well. 2nd down, 9 to go. Ball marked down to the 44-yard line. Schofield in tight, double wing with one receiver off to the right. Not a whole lot of motion off this, but handoff to Martinez. Martinez is held in the backfield, and they make sure they get him that time.
Yeah, they did a really nice job. Number 68 for the Sailors, who is leading the charge, and also number 67, Wyatt Shaw.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and a long 15.
All right, and
ball at the 50.
Hitting up my source, I need the numbers for two Sailors, number 46 and number 68. You got to get me them numbers. Come on, Miss Alexander. Give me them numbers.
The Alley Cat hard at work. 4:13 left in this first half. Sailors on top, 8-0. 3rd down, 15 to go. Ball at midfield.
Whoops, sorry.
Schofield.
Anybody watching on TV, it's my fault. I forget to move the camera.
Schofield's under center. Man in motion, fakes the handoff, back to pass, man in his grill, throws that ball up, it's complete, 1st down, Panthers.
That was a big reception for the Middle Park Panthers. The defender got behind, or the receiver got behind two of the Sailor defenders, and the quarterback, let's be honest, that was like a Hail Mary. He just chucked it up, and his man came down with a big 1st down for the Middle Park Panthers.
The sophomore Jackson Salyards with the catch. And, you were right. Schofield kind of just threw that one up, but
came down with who we needed.
So it's 1st and 10. Clock ticking down to 3:30 left in this first half. Sailors on top, 8-0. Panthers threatening with the ball at the 34 of Steamboat. And the Sailors in the backfield nearly got the handoff. And that is a tackle for a loss.
Yeah, number 39, Griffin Rillos got in there, and he almost, like you touched on there, he almost got the handoff. That would have been a huge turnover for the Sailor defense.
So 2nd down, 12 to go. Sailors defense really playing great. Just a few gashes here and there, quick plays where the Panthers have picked up some big yardage. 2nd down, 12 to go. One receiver off to the left. Double wing formation otherwise. Man in motion, left to right. There's the handoff.
Fumble.
Ball's down. Sailors read it. Andrew Kemper's in on the tackle, as well as 3 other Sailors.
Yeah, and the ball carrier for Middle Park had one of those fortuitous bounces where he fumbled and the ball literally bounced right back up into his hands, but it didn't allow him to move forward. Big loss of yardage. Going to bring up 3rd and about 15 yards for Middle Park.
So the Sailors call the timeout as they try to stop the clock here and see if they can get something going on offense if they get the turnover. Now, this could work in the other direction, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know. The way the defense is playing, I mean, short of another Hail Mary or, I don't want to say luck because everybody's putting their all out there, but short of that, the Sailors could get the ball back with about just around 2 minutes left on the clock. With their big play offense with Gideon and Moore and Phillips, they might be able to, if not a touchdown, get into Charlie Reisman's field goal range, which is, as we've seen over the past year or so, or a couple of years, is extensive. You get that ball down around, if the line of scrimmage is around the 30, Charlie's got a good shot at putting it in. It is a windy afternoon, but he's got a good shot. His kid's got a cannon for a leg, as we all know.
Well, the Sailors need a stop and a Mountain West Insurance touchdown here. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, providing solutions for all your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs. So from the gun, Schofield, he's got receivers now to the right and left, totally spreading out. Throws that ball out over the center. That one's nearly picked by Kempers. Oh, he's going to see that one.
Oh, Lord, because he got nothing but green in front of him here. I mean, nothing but green here.
I believe he may have been salivating.
He might have been running before catching, because that ball went right into his hands, and I'm telling you, folks, he had nothing but no one in front of him and nothing but green.
I'll tell you, Kempers is used to playing with a stick, though. He's a hockey player and a lacrosse player.
I mean, great defensive play by the kid. Don't get me wrong.
Awesome.
He jumped right up in front of the intended receiver and just was. I think he was off to the races just a tick too soon.
I'd like to thank our friends at iFurnish, Steamboat's newest furniture store. Quality furniture and mattresses at great prices, easy to find on Shield Drive in the old Moxie building. And Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better, Mike. Go see Dr. Erica Musgrove and her team. And
doing me solid.
Her husband, Clint, is not happy with his fantasy football team, Mike. This is what happens when you don't show up.
Yeah, you let your air quote friends make the picks for you.
Non-online draft. All right, so that's going to bring up a 4th and 15 here. Punting situation, but we saw the athleticism of Martinez on the last punt. Let's see what they do here. The Panthers called a timeout here with 2:28 left in the first. High snap, and Martinez is going to let that one go, and it's going to bounce, and it's going to get down inside the 7.
Well, we're talking a real middle park bounce.
Wow, that was a huge one. So I'd say, 6-yard line, maybe.
6 or 7 yard line.
2:19 left in this first half. Sailors have a country mile here, Mike.
Now that's what we were touching on, and you said, well, it could go either way. With 2:19 left, which is more time than I thought they would have to try to put something together offensively, but they're deep in their own territory on their own 6-yard line. This is dangerous territory.
Hamrick is basically on the goal line as we speak. He's got receivers to the right and left, one man in the backfield. That's Grove. Low snap, picks it up off the turf, flushed out to the right, looking to throw. Now he is going to try. He should go out of bounds, dude.
I think he did get out of bounds. He put the ball down out of bounds, so that should stop the clock.
And it does.
And it's a great play by Hamrick. He had nobody open downfield. Really heads-up play by the quarterback. Nobody open downfield. He takes it outside, gets the first down, and stops the clock.
Well, and the clock's going to stop no matter what with the first down. 2:10 left in this first half. Sailors up 8-0. First and 10, ball at about the 17-yard line. Hamrick from the gun, looking, throws it over the middle, complete to Gideon. Gideon has the first down, dives over the 20-yard line, 30-yard line, and the Sailors are in business here, Mike.
They're moving the ball. They got a first down. What they have to do is move quickly now. It's going to stop the clock while they move the chains, but then it'll start right back up.
So first and 10, ball set, clock ticking, as we are down to 1:53 from the gun. Hamrick's got receivers to the right and left, one man in the backfield. Back to pass. He's got men in his face. That's complete to Grove. Grove is going to be close to the first down, but I don't think he got it. He's tossed down. Sailors do have a timeout left. We're down to 1:38.
We have a flag on the field deep in the Sailors' territory. I'm believing it's a personal foul, roughing the passer.
Oh, it is.
And that's going to pick up a bunch of yardage for the Sailors when they really needed it.
So that is a huge penalty right now.
Boy, and I'll tell you, you got to feel it for Hamrick. He's taken in 2.5 games this season. That kid has taken some shots. I'm telling you what.
And he's not as big as his brother. He's just a junior.
He just gets up and gets right back after it.
So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 man in the backfield from the gun. Hamrick stands in the pocket, lets that one go, complete to Austin Moore. Moore's got the first down. Clock will stop. Sailors down to the 30.
Excellent job by Moore. And Hamrick, he's doing a little bit of a sidearm pass on the shorter plays, getting the ball right past the defensive lineman in that time into Moore's hands for a big first down.
So it's Hamrick again from the gun, looking, throws that ball over the left side, back shoulder play. That's going to stop with the incomplete pass intended to Moore. Nice play there, and he threw that ball where only Austin could catch it.
Yeah, and it's just unfortunate. I think Austin's feet kind of slid out from under him as he was cutting back, and so it's going to bring up, it was going to be incomplete, going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Ball is marked down here at the 32-yard line of Middle Park. From the gun is Hamrick. Hamrick back to pass. He's got a man in his grill, throws that one over the middle. That one's low and incomplete, intended for Cade Gideon. So 3rd down and 10. You got to think this is probably 4-down territory because, I don't know, with the wind here?
I would say with a minute 2 and the wind, I mean, really, it's not, the wind hasn't abated at all. Going to play havoc on your kicking game, and you know the ball's going to be set. I'd say 4-down territory for sure.
So Hamrick back to pass, throws a quick screen pass to nobody. Falls incomplete.
He's just the quarterback. Hamrick's just a little out of sync on his passes, almost like he's looking like he's got a little hitch in his shoulder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he's throwing as confident. Certainly not as last week in Moffitt. He was throwing some lasers.
So Sailors going for it. 4th and 10. They've got 2 receivers to the right. That's Phillips and Gideon in the slot. 2 to the left. Moore, the receiver, in the slot, looking to pass. Throwing that one up, and that one is knocked down, looking for Gideon, and that falls incomplete. So that's a turnover with 53 seconds left. Panthers still have time.
Yeah, boy, I really wasn't seeing that with 2:19 left, and the Sailors getting their ball deep in their own territory and then just kind of stalling out on offense.
I'd like to thank our friends at Steamboat Roofing. For all your roofing needs, go see Steamboat Roofing at steamboatroofing.com. Switchback Sports, a proud Steamboat Sailor sports sponsor and sponsoring your skiing and biking needs. Easy to find on 11th Street, downtown Steamboat Springs. Formerly One Stop Ski Shop. John Cole still does fit boots there. So we've got 2 receivers off to the right. Schofield's going to go from the gun. To the left. No receivers to the right. And we got, I don't think that. So the Sailors get called for encroachment here, Mike.
See, and that's backwards on how the call is supposed to be, just for the record. When it's encroachment, you let the play go because the offense has a free play we've heard of, right?
Unless he's unabated to the quarterback. But
Which he wasn't.
Yeah.
So you let that play go. You stop the play on a false start because then you're trying to negate injuries.
So that's
just saying.
It's going to bring up a 1st and 5 now. Ball's marched ahead to the 37. Panthers moving right to left. 2 receivers off to the right. Watch out for Martinez. Schofield back to pass. He's got a man over the middle.
That's
that one's
big
complete.
Kid, yeah.
And that's a 1st down.
That's the big one. Boy, I'd be looking more his way. Number 21 for Middle Park.
Byram.
Yeah, who's 6'4", 215 pounds. And like you saw that time, he hauled it in and had the momentum going. Picked up an additional 5 yards. This is dicey territory for the Sailor defense. They better dig their heels in or they're just going to hand the momentum right to the Middle Park Panthers.
Well, the Sailors are going to call a timeout here, I believe. Is Sailors or is it Middle Park?
No, it's got to be Middle Park calling the timeout there.
We got 46 seconds left in the game, in the first half. 8-0 the score. Sailors on top. Ball is now marked down at the 48.5 yard line, maybe the 49 here of Middle Park. like to thank Doc's Auto Clinic for all your automotive repair needs. Easy to find on Copper Ridge Drive. Congratulations to Brian, the original Doc. He's retired, sold the business to Jason Bongiorno, owner of One Off Performance, your diesel specialist. One Off now located adjacent to Doc's Auto Clinic. So, same great service, all the great mechanics. So 2 receivers now off to the right. Ball's on the left hash mark. Schofield looking to pass. He got a man in his grill. There's the ball. Ball's up. Let's see who can pick it up.
Get on it. Oh,
man. Sailors had an opportunity.
Recovered.
We're thinking scoop and score.
Yeah, I know. They were thinking, too. I know that's tough. Boy, number 46 for the Sailors, who came on the inside blitz, and we're working on getting his name to match the number. I got my remote booth. My personnel director is dragging a little right now, but she's working on it. But he did a great job coming on the near side blitz. Quarterback never saw him coming, jarred the ball loose. Sailors were thinking pick up and run, but with 39 seconds, they did the right thing by just falling on it.
So, Sailors have it. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line of the Panthers. Moving left to right. Back to pass. Hamrick throws it across the middle. Caught by Gideon. He's got the first down. Hauled down after a 15-yard completion. That's going to stop the clock with 32 seconds left as they move the change. Sailors have to line it up quickly. 8-0 to score. Ball now down to about the 21-yard line of Middle Park. Sailors again from the gun. 2 receivers to the left. 2 to the right. Back to pass. Hamrick looking. Throws it over the middle. That one's caught. And that's
outside.
Moore.
Get outside.
Moore's trying to get outside. He's down to about the 10. Don't think he's got enough for the first, though. Or does he? Yeah, he does.
Yep,
they stop the clock. Timeout, Sailors.
Boy, they're really marching the ball right now with 15 seconds left. That fumble, the quarterback fumble is huge, right?
What a game we've had. This is like a Foreman Ali for you old guys, man. We're seeing some rope-a-dope. These guys are on the ropes. They're fighting back and forth. 8-0. Sailors got their lone touchdown from Jesse Hamrick.
And my personnel director is telling me, as near as she could tell, the numbers that we don't have on the varsity roster belong to the JV, and it could be number 46, Aaron Ramos Chavez. If it is, he's having an incredible game. And number 68 would be a good friend of mine, Kenny Orsi, who's a freshman.
All right.
Fantastic kid. I love it. I hope it's Kenny. He's having a great game.
So 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball at about the 11-yard line. Sailors knocking on the door. Hamrick from the gun looking to pass. Hamrick throws that ball over the right side. That one's caught. And
I think it got out of bounds. He's on the 1. Jay Phillips fighting to get to the touchdown.
Sailors are going to call a timeout here. He was on the back of the defender, so he didn't touch down till he went out of bounds, but the refs did not stop the clock until the Sailors called the timeout. So, 2nd and goal to goal. The ball, Mike, is at the 2.
My goodness, with 4 seconds left, you got time for one play. 2nd down, but you only have 4 seconds.
Watch the quarterback sneak here. That's how they got it last time, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of smash it up the middle and go put the ball in great number 40 Brady Grove's hands and see if we can't knock it in.
Problem is, we never see them go from under center. They are a pistol/shotgun type team.
Gotcha.
So, your running back starting that deep. But let's see what they do. So from the gun, Hamrick with Grove to his right. 2 receivers to the right. Ball's on the right hash mark. 2 receivers wide to the left. Low snap. Grove picks it up.
Hamrick got a bad snap. And the goal line D. They did it. That is really, as much as the Sailors were marching, that is definitely going to hand momentum. Lady Mo back to the Middle Park Panthers. You can't drive in a 1-score game on the road. You can't get down to the half-yard line and come up short. Tough break.
Okay, 50-50, of course, is hindsight. Just like it could be 20-20.
I'm with you.
if second guessing this, would you have Charlie kick the field goal? Chip shot like that?
No.
So then, because 3 makes it, 11? Yeah,
no, I'm still on the half-yard line. You got to have faith in your offense to be able to knock it in from half a yard out, and that's why it's a little disappointing. That's what I mean, a switch of the momentum. Sailors are going in the locker room with the lead and disappointed because they know it should be a 2-score lead. They should have pushed it in there. A good football team is going to put that ball in there. I got to say, when you got your running back lined up almost in front of the quarterback, you know it's either going to be a bootleg outside with the quarterback or a quick pass. I think you take away too much, and we got to have a little bit. I don't know.
All right.
Tough break for the Sailors.
Sailors, though, and the half with an 8-0 lead. Great action here. Don't you go anywhere because we've got second half action coming your way. We, of course, have some Steamboat Sailor spotlights, an opportunity to get up close and personal, learn a little bit more about your Steamboat Sailors football team. We'll be back on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and 97.7 on the FM dial. Online at steamboatradio.com. And, of course, you can listen and watch this game at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM.
Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
I Furnish,
Mountain West Insurance,
Switchback Sports,
Mountain Eye Works,
Doc's Auto Clinic,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Russell's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the Ranch and Rural Property Specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the Ranch Division.
Hi, this is Tony with I Furnish, Steamboat's newest furniture store. We've been in Summit County for 15 years, and we're excited to bring fashionable, affordable furniture to the long-time locals of Steamboat. Whether you're looking to furnish a rental, remodeling, or just want an updated look, we've got it. We've got 11,000 square feet, carry bunk beds, sleepers, dining room sets, recliners, and much more. We're proud to be your local, family-owned furniture store right here in Steamboat.
Stop by our new location at 1855 Shield Drive in Steamboat, or visit ifurnishco.com.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
I'm Griff Rillos. I'm number 36 and I play defensive end. I've been playing football for around 5 years. The goals for this team is to grow as a team and get better and better. Outside of the sport, I ski a lot and just have a lot of fun outside. My favorite class is probably shop because it's fun and easy. Over summer, I mainly worked and traveled. After graduation, I'm planning on going to Montana State University, and my favorite movie is Tombstone because it's a good movie. I'm Griff Rillos, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Alpine Lumber in Steamboat Springs is looking for employees. Alpine Lumber is 100% employee-owned and operated, creating a unique culture that promotes a sense of pride in every aspect of their operation. Most of their leadership is homegrown, and Alpine Lumber employees receive great benefits, including medical, dental, and vision at no or low cost, competitive pay, an employee stock ownership program combined with an employer-matched 401k that makes for an amazing retirement plan, and so much more. So stop by Alpine Lumber in Steamboat Springs and apply today. Alpine Lumber, an equal opportunity employer.
Managing local land involves balancing resources such as agriculture, water, and wildlife. I'm Brian Ripley, and I have over 16 years of experience managing ranch resources as your neighbor here in Routt County. I'm the ranch and rural property specialist for the Paoli Group with the support of Colorado Group Realty. Put your trust in someone that has the practical experience and knowledge to help you with all of your ranch, rural, and equine property needs. I aspire to help you reach all of your real estate goals. I'm Brian Ripley, and you can find me at thepaoligroup.com in the ranch division.
Hi, Jason Bongiorno here for Doc's Auto Clinic. The rumors are true. Doc retired and I jumped at the chance to take over this wonderful business. No big changes here. The 25-year tradition continues. Great service, outstanding mechanics, state-of-the-art equipment, and most importantly, fair, honest advice. We will also soon be tackling electric vehicles. For the best auto repair service anywhere in the Yampa Valley, it's Doc's Auto Clinic. Taking care of you and your family by taking care of your car. Call 970-871-1346 or book online at docsautoclinic.com.
Football season is here and it's time for kickoff. Join the Steamboat Pilot in Today and KTYV in this year's Pick'em League. Log on to steamboatpilot.com/pro football and pick the teams you think have the best odds of winning. There will be weekly drawings for prizes from local sponsors. Look for the VIP picks and see if you have what it takes to beat the experts. With 22 weeks of league play, there are plenty of chances to win. Log on to steamboatpilot.com/pro football and make your picks today.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name's Jacob Skolnick. I'm inside linebacker and I'm number 88. I've been playing this sport since about 3rd grade, but I've taken a gap year my sophomore and junior year, so I'm returning back for my senior year. My goals for this team are to improve the program and leave back a legacy when we all leave. I like to lift and wrestle outside of football. My favorite class in school is science because I like exploring the whys and whats of the world. I worked a lot over the summer and I went to Shrine Frontier Days and saw a lot of good concerts. My plans after graduation are to attend a 4-year college and then work my way into med school. My favorite movie is Anchorman just because Will Ferrell, Steve Carell, there's a lot of really funny, good actors in that movie. Keep it classy, Steamboat. My name is Jacob Skolnick and I'm proud to be a Steamboat sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Hi, Steamboat friends. Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. So come on in to Mountain Mattress for a free nap. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
If you or your business would like to be a Steamboat Sailors High School sports sponsor, go to steamboatradio.com and click on the Advertise button.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name's Landon Smith. I'm number 11. I play middle linebacker. Played this sport in middle school, but I'm actually haven't played in high school yet. I'm now for the senior year. My goals for the team is probably to beat Moffitt. Outside of the sport, I like to hunt and fish, play hockey. Favorite class at school is probably math, just because I enjoy it instead of sitting there and reading a book for the entire class. Over the summer, went camping a lot, did some fishing. Plans after graduation, either go to a trade school or maybe even a 2-year college, but we'll see. My favorite movie is probably Step Brothers. I don't really have a reason why, it's just funny. My name's Landon Smith, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM. It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name's Jacob Skolnick. I'm inside linebacker and I'm number 88. I've been playing this sport since about 3rd grade, but I've taken a gap year my sophomore and junior year, so I'm returning back for my senior year. My goals for this team are to improve the program and leave back a legacy when y'all leave. I like to lift and wrestle outside of football. My favorite class in school is science because I like exploring the whys and whats of the world. I worked a lot over the summer and I went to Shine Frontier Days and saw a lot of good concerts. My plans after graduation are to attend a 4-year college and then work my way into med school. My favorite movie is Anchorman, just because Will Ferrell, Steve Carell, there's a lot of really funny, good actors in that movie. Keep it classy, Steamboat. My name is Jacob Skolnick and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
Hi, Steamboat friends. Charlie here from Mountain Mattress and Furniture, a proud sponsor of Steamboat Springs High School sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on FM. Whether you are participating, watching, or listening, a good night's sleep is important to good health. We have the largest selection of mattresses in Northwest Colorado, and our family strives to offer the best service in the valley. So come on in to Mountain Mattress for a free nap. Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane.
If you or your business would like to be a Steamboat Sailors High School sports sponsor, go to steamboatradio.com and click on the Advertise button.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry and technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint, and we are proud supporters of Steamboat Sailors Sports.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of the Yampa Valley Bank, and I want you to know how proud we are to sponsor this Steamboat Sailor sports broadcast on KTYV Sports on the FM. Steamboat Sailor fans are the best, and we support our sailors on the turf, the court, the pitch, and even the track. If you can't be there to cheer our sailors on in person, Yampa Valley Bank is thrilled to provide this broadcast just for you. Go Steamboat! Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
It's time now for your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM.
My name's Landon Smith. I'm number 11. I play middle linebacker. Played this sport in middle school, but I'm actually haven't played in high school yet. I'm out for the senior year. My goals for the team is probably to beat Moffitt. Outside of the sport, I like to hunt and fish, play hockey. Favorite class of school is probably math, just because I enjoy it instead of sitting there and reading a book for the entire class. Over the summer, went camping a lot, did some fishing. Plans after graduation, either go to a trade school or maybe even a 2-year college, but we'll see. My favorite movie is probably Step Brothers. I don't really have a reason why. It's fun. My name's Landon Smith, and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
That was your Steamboat Sailor Spotlight on 105.7 KTYV Sports on FM. Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by
our friends at Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
the Steamboat Roofing Company,
I Furnish,
Mountain West Insurance,
Switchback Sports,
Mountain Eye Works,
Doc's Auto Clinic,
Mountain Mattress and Furniture,
Russell's Auto Salon,
the Paoli Group,
Steamboat Ace Hardware,
and Steamboat Motors.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
Welcome back. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM. It's me, Brian Harvey, alongside Mike Deemer after one half of play. Your Steamboat Sailors on top, 8-0 here from Middle Park High School. Your Steamboat Sailors taking on the Middle Park Panthers. Both of these teams tied at 1, and what a first half of play, Mike.
Boy, and we got more football coming here. I mean, the Sailors have missed opportunities. I don't think personally, defensively, the Sailors played stellar. There's no doubt. And that leads me to, I've had some corrections and some additional information. Number 46, who's having an incredible game, is Finn Rogers. He's all over the place. He is a defensive player of the game. Jarred loose that fumble on the blitz on the quarterback, gave the Sailors an opportunity, put the ball in that the offense just could not capitalize on. Number 70, Damian Vega. 63, Owen Warwick. We've called all these numbers, that's why I'm reiterating. And number 68, Ryan Schott, who gave up his number 70 jersey. So hopefully we got things a little bit more under control. Thank you to Alexander and the personnel department, who's helping us from I believe back home, but she could be on the other side waving at me right now. I do not know, but thank you, Miss Alexander, for all your help.
Absolutely.
Sailors offensively have got to capitalize on their chances. They got to put the ball into the end zone. The wind is down a tick. It's still a little breezy out there, but not like it was at the beginning of the game. So I think the Sailors got to change the mentality. If you get into field goal range, got to start putting some points on the board.
Sandvik's going to kick this ball off, and they're going to do a quick kick. They spin and kick. The ball goes into the end zone, and man, the Sailors have threatened that for the last 2 seasons.
Yeah,
and never done it.
But what's funny is it's a touchback. Charlie Reisman blasted through the end zone on almost every kickoff.
Yeah, that was Sandvik though on the kick.
I know, but Charlie, I'm right? I mean, he blasted through the end zone. You get the same result.
So, well, and sometimes there we go. There we go. We're a little slow on the play.
What is this TV thing?
Yeah. So we're in tight quarters up here. We do want to thank the athletic department. And
it's so much better than 2 years ago? Or
it's awesome.
3 years ago, whatever it was, when we were on the roof. Oh, my Lord.
Schofield under center, double wing formation, no receivers. A lot of motion in the backfield. That's Martinez. He gets drilled. And that right there is your Russell's Auto Salon collision of the game. And guess what? We've got penalty flags because a little extracurricular activity from number 44, Landon Smith.
Oh, boy, tough break when you
do a little taunting, you know.
You got into the backfield. You did your play. You cannot start the second half with penalties.
Yeah.
Especially when you stepped up and had an amazing defensive play like that. I mean, I know it's tough. Number 44, Landon Smith got through in there, but get up and walk away from the play. He knows it. He'll learn. You know, he's learning.
Yep. He's passionate. He's a hockey player.
It's tough break.
All right, we got, again, double wing formation, everybody in tight. One man in the backfield, two wings to the right and left. Oh, motion there. Sailors didn't encroach, though. And boom, ball down.
Sailors recover.
Huge play.
Oh, that's huge for the Sailors. Number 47, Jacob Skolnick, came up with the fumble there. And that's what the Sailors need. And if anything, we'll get the schneid off and make number 44 feel a little better for the penalty. But he's walking the sideline, and I could see one of the coaches is like, come here, I just want a quick word in your ear. But, like you said, Harv, you start the second half, they were hearing it in the locker room, and you just you put a little bit too much, 110%, sometimes a little too much.
Two receivers to the right and left.
Great field position for the Sailors to start this second half.
Ball at the 35-yard line. Hamrick from the gun. He's got Brady Grove, gets the handoff over to the left side. Little sweep, looking for the corner. He's got a man on him, still picked up about 2 yards on the play.
And that's a case where Grove outran his blockers that time. He was getting to the outside so quick. The offensive linemen who were pulling didn't have time to catch up to him.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Ball marked inside the 35 down to the 34. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Ball on the left hash. Sailors moving left to right in white. If you were watching at home at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Back to pass. Quick pass over the left side. That one is caught by Austin Moore. He picks up 3 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5.
Which isn't so bad. Like I said, I was actually gonna chime in that they should just run a quick slant, something to that effect, to the same effect as what they just did. Pick up a bit of yardage, set yourself up with 3rd and not so long. That's just been they're snake bit by the 3rd and long.
Two receivers to the right and left. Hamrick from the gun. He's got Grove in the backfield to his left. High snap rolling off to his left is Hamrick. Hamrick turns it upfield, turns on the afterburners, gets the first down, picks up 10 yards, and the Sailors are on business down to the 20-yard line.
Deep in the red zone now. Great job by number 8, Hamrick, and an even better job by his offensive line, pulling to the far side of the field, blew open a hole, and allowed him to pick up big yardage.
Clock stops with 10:17 left in this third quarter. Sailors on top 8-0 if you're just joining us here on KTYV Sports on FM. Online at the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Or at steamboatradio.com where you can listen to this live stream. Hamrick from the gun. He's got Grove to his left. Fakes the handoff, throws that one. There's the slant you were looking for. That one's caught by number 18. I do not have him.
Yeah, that's Vanderbosch, Cohen Vanderbosch, a true freshman out there, coming down with a beautiful play. Good friends with Cohen and his family. I've known him for a long time. That is great to see him getting the ball in his hands. Well done, number 18, Vanderbosch.
2nd down and about 5 to go. Ball marked down to the 15-yard line. Hamrick in the pocket, throws it over the top. That one's caught by Moore, and he's going to be close to the first down. I don't think he got it.
I don't either, but again, this is what the Sailors have been working. Obviously, in the locker room, this was addressed. Now we got 3rd and 1. That's manageable. 3rd and 9, you kind of set yourself up.
Ball's down close to the 10-yard line. Again, from the gun, Hamrick's got one receiver off to the right, trips to the left. Hamrick's going to keep it. He's going to go the other way. Sees some green, cuts it up. Touchdown! Hamrick's 2nd touchdown of the game.
And that's the way to start. Your defense did their job. They held. They had some really nice tackles, nice penetration. Got the fumble, forced the fumble, got the turnover, and the offense did what they're supposed to.
And it was a well-designed play. Literally had everybody moving left to right, and Hamrick cut it back the other way and basically cut against the grain and ran the 10 yards that he needed to get in the zone.
A well-designed series is what it was.
So lining up, here comes the kick, the hold, and that is good.
That looked like they might have got a hand on it, too. I think number 54 for the Middle Park Panthers got his hand on it, but the way Reisman kicks, and he did, the way Reisman kicks, he still gave it enough to get it over. Give the Sailors a 15-0 lead with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter, and if their offense can click like they just did, they're going to put some points on the board in this second half.
Big shout out to our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are lending next Friday, Mike, 50K day for the United Way at Yampa Valley Bank in Steamboat, and 20K day for Yampa Valley Bank in Craig as they raise money for both Moffat County and Routt County United Way. Awesome. And all that money stays right here in the valley.
Love me my Yampa Valley Bank. They've come through for me and my family so much I can't even begin to tell you.
Well, and they are matching the funds.
It's awesome.
$15,000 match in Steamboat. I think a $10,000 match in Craig. So good stuff.
Yeah, and PJ Wharton is the president of the bank. He's just fantastic man, great family. It's a great business institution, and it's a wonderful part of Steamboat. You got to give them props. They're just top notch.
All right, Charlie Reisman is going to get the kickoff here. They did that quick spin and kick, and they're going to do it again. Reisman kicks it up high. They're ready for this one. That one's tipped down, and it goes into the end zone. And once in high school football, it goes into the end zone. It's marked down at the 20.
Okay, that's good to know, because I was thinking he had to return it since he touched it, but good to know. Learning the rules, building an airplane while we're flying here.
8:57 left in this third quarter. 15-0 the score.
And you got to give props. Middle Park has just been playing their heart out here, particularly defensively. The field of time of possession's been in Steamboat's favor, and Middle Park's playing their hearts out. We got a football game here.
Double wing formation here. Schofield under center. One receiver off to the left. That's that tall guy. And Schofield's going to do the quarterback keep as he rolls off to the right side of the line, picks up 3 or 4 yards on the play.
And I'm with you. I'm going to put the ball in number 21's hands for the Panthers. He's obviously a playmaker, big fella, very athletic, and a couple times he's come down with the ball. He's managed to pick up big yardage. So I'd be working him more into the playbook.
Micah Byram. He is a big boy.
He's out here against number 12 for the Sailors, Jack Fortna, who's coming in at 5'6". That's a little bit of a...
There's the handoff.
A little mismatch on the height thing.
And short gain there of about a yard on the play. That'll bring up a third down and about 4. A long 4. 8:05, clock rolling here. Sailors on top, 15-0. But man, Middle Park's knocked at the door. This has been, like we call it in hockey, a game that's been played in the neutral zone.
And again, maybe they're setting it up because Jack Fortin at number 12, great game last week. He's a heck of a ball player, very tenacious. But when they were lining up number 21 on him, he's got about a foot almost in a height advantage. I'd be going to him with the quick pass.
Schofield double wing formation here. Inside handoff there over the left side of the line. Sailors read that one in a big way. Number 44 in on the tackle. That's Landon Smith.
Yeah, and he's having a good game too. There's no mistake. Smith is playing. He's a downhill football player this afternoon. He is coming right through that line of scrimmage.
Brings up a 4th and 5, looking like a punting situation as Martinez. He's sort of the Swiss Army knife for this team. He does a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he came off the field at the end of the first half with blood all over his face. So he's a tough guy too.
Lefty punt. We shanked that one off the left side of his foot. No flag on the play. He does go down, but remember, he did roll to his right. It looked like he could run. I don't know what the rule is on that, Mike. Do you?
No.
I mean, as soon as a punter gives the look like they're going to run the football, they should be fair game.
Yeah, once they get outside the box, I would agree with you. I think personally, number 2 is looking like he's just getting a little gassed. He's been asked to do a lot tonight. It's hot out there. And, eventually that's just going to, a little wear and tear is going to take its toll.
So the Sailors have it, 1st and 10. Ball's marked down at the 25-yard line. 6:54 left in the third quarter. Sailors on top, 15-0. Two receivers off to the left, two to the right. Man in motion is Gideon. He's going to get the handoff. Gideon with the sweep, cuts it up top. He's got the first down. Through the middle he goes, taking 4 or 5 Panthers with him. He's down inside the 10 to about the 8.
And that was just a fantastic, on two aspects. Gideon taking it to the outside and seeing how his blockers set it up. That very play was what killed the Sailors last week. Moffitt moving on the jet, looking like a sweep, and then taking it inside.
Once again, Gideon in motion. There's the handoff to Grove, though. Grove takes it up the gut. Positive yards. He's down to about the 5.
Nice run by number 40, Grove. I actually thought he was going to shake that last defender and get into the end zone, but it's going to bring up second down and very short.
So it's second and goal to goal. Ball inside the 5. Clock ticking with 6:12 left in this third quarter. Hamrick from the gun. Hamrick's going to roll to his right. Quarterback keep. He's taking it over the right side. He's got his third touchdown of the game.
And, I was touching on the number. There was a few Sailors involved, but you got to give it. Number 40, Brady Grove, who didn't get the touchdown on his last carry, didn't let that influence him at all. He was the lead blocker for his quarterback that time. He pasted one of the defenders, pushed him backwards, allowed his quarterback with a few of his teammates, particularly I saw number 8, Hamrick, it allowed Hamrick to get into the end zone. Great job by number 40 with the lead block.
Here comes the snap. It's low. Kick is up, and it is good. And Eric Sandvik with the extra point.
Nice, getting everybody out there. And that's what I liked in these first 2 drives, is we've called a lot of numbers offensively. Number 18, Vanderbosch. Number 22, Phillips. Number 5, Moore. Number 3, Gideon. They're moving the ball all over the place. Number 40, Brady Grove. They're putting the ball in a lot of hands, starting to get all their playmakers involved.
So the Sailors, 2 quick touchdowns here in the third quarter, are up 22-0. 6:01 left in this third quarter. Sailor soccer tomorrow. Vlad and Chase will have the call from Gardner Field as the Centaurus Warriors come to town.
I hear the soccer team is playing good. They've had a tough loss against Eagle Valley, but they're playing good.
They've done really well against the teams from the Front Range. The problem is all the teams from the Western Slope are really, really good. So they had a tough loss to Vail Mountain, a tough loss to Eagle Valley, and a tough loss to Summit. Here comes that quick kick again, and that one's caught by big number 21. Look out, Byram over the right side, down to about the 40. So a nice return there.
Good return by Mike at the 40-yard.
Yeah, that sets Middle Park up with some of the best field position they've had to this point in the game.
So with 5:56 left in this third quarter, Sailors on top, 22-0. And
really starting to show some offensive momentum. And speaking of momentum, Harv, I got to tell you, I got to give props to my staff, to my co-workers at Johnny B. Goods, because they stepped it up for me today. We were quite busy. We started doing our Burger of the Day ad again, and we're starting to really pick up for what's supposed to be the off-season. And it was a near thing for me to be able to sneak out of there and come on over here. So I got to give thanks and props to Phil and my crew at the diner.
All right, in tight, double wing formation. Schofield, the quarterback. And rolling off to his right, looking. Here comes Schofield. He throws that one, nearly picked off there by number 24 for your Steamboat Sailors.
Jacob Dotson really stepped up. Excellent defensive play. And if not for the receiver coming back to play a little D-back himself, Dotson would have had that interception.
So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. 5:49 left in this third quarter. Sailors on top 22-0. I'd like to thank Alpine Lumber, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. For all your building materials, go see Cody, Scott, Jimmy, and the gang at Alpine Lumber. Breaking the huddle, Panthers, once again, double wing formation. Everybody's in tight. Schofield under center. And Schofield handoff over the right side there. and slow developing play, and the Sailors redeveloped that play.
Yeah, they did. Good job by the Sailors defensive line getting in there. Now, I'm a little... Somebody got a whistle, have an extra whistle out there, because I'm hearing whistles at about the snap, and it's kind of confusing whether it's coming from on the field of play or from somebody in the stand.
Mike, those are in your head, my friend.
That's a serious possibility here.
Pops, whistles, and a lot of bells.
All those voices. Now I'm hearing whistles. I thought the voices was as bad as it gets.
So it's 3rd down, a long 9 here for the Panthers. Spreading the ball out, 2 receivers now to the left. From the gun now, Schofield. He's got 1 receiver to the right, looking to his left, flush to his left. This is going to be a quarterback keep now. He gets over the line of scrimmage, positive yards. He's going to be close to the 1st down. Nice run by Schofield.
I think they're going to give him the 1st down. Great job by the quarterback for the Panthers to get to the outside and pick up yardage, showing some life offensively are the Middle Park Panthers. But again, I think one of their playmakers, number 2, Martinez, I'm watching him go to the huddle. He's the last man into the huddle. He's a little gassed, and I think that could impact their offensive performance.
Well, the 5'5", 134-pounder is playing some Iron Man football.
No mistake about that. There's a man out there.
So back to the double wing formation here. I hate that formation. Inside handoff trap play. Positive yards. Pickup of about 5 for number 22 for Lucas Conger.
And he got hit quick, but he managed to keep his momentum going and pick up about 4 yards.
And the reason I hate it is it's so hard to tell where the ball is.
Yeah, almost until the play is over.
Well, and Coach Clem used to say to me, Harv, just follow the guards. I'm like, I don't know where the guards are.
Yeah,
I was a hockey player.
They move around so much. It looks to me like the Sailors are moving around their offensive line, doing a little substitution. We got number 74, Ethan Oates, in the game. And number 51, Caden Moore. So they're playing on the defensive line. So the Sailors are wisely rotating out their line, keep their defensive and offensive linemen as fresh as possible.
I'd like to thank our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, helping you and the Sailors get a good night's sleep. Come on in for a test nap today. Easy to find on Loggers Lane. Also like to thank Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. Knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. West Steamboat on Highway 40. At Steamboat Motors, Ford, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks for just $1 down for a limited time. You can custom order your brand new Ford, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram truck. Steamboat Motors. Shop them online at steamboatmotors.com. So, Deemer, 4:13 left in this 3rd quarter. Sailors on top. 22-0. I'll tell you, this Panther team not going away. They are clawing at the door right now as they've got it 2nd and 5 to go.
Yeah, they're playing with heart. There's no mistake about it. Gave up a couple quick scores to start the second half, but they're marching now.
2nd down, about 6 to go here. Ball right in front of us. There's the handoff around the left side. Sailors meet up. Nice tackle there by Austin Moore.
Yeah, Austin Moore came up there. Number 11 for Middle Park. Followed his blockers. Got a bit to the outside, but number 5, Moore came up from the defensive back position to make the hit. Going to bring up 3rd and short. Big play for both teams here.
Clock still rolling here. Ball now marked down to about the 43-yard line.
Yeah, they got the yard marker and the ball are in 2 different parts of the field.
Chain gang sleeping on the far side. They're hanging out in the sun. It's hot over there.
That's all right. I'm giving them props. I'm not.
So
I'm still hearing whistles.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. In motion, and there's the handoff over the right side. Sailors read that one, and we've got a shipwreck on the far side.
Yeah, that was a team tackle there. There were a lot of white shirts on the ball carrier. Brought him down before he could really pick up anything. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
4th and long.
Or 4th and long, correct. Sorry.
So I think this is one of those situations where you're going to need to go for it.
Yeah, I think down 22-0 with just under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd, Middle Park is forced to go for it. Unfortunately for them, if they don't convert, going to give the Sailors very good field position.
22-0 is the score, 2:44 and counting left in this third quarter. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM. You can watch this game on the Steamboat Radio YouTube channel. Listen to it across the globe at steamboatradio.com or here terrestrially at 97.7 and 105.7. Under center, Schofield rolling.
Got 21.
Throws that ball up, and that one falls incomplete, so the Sailors will...
And that was number 21 for Middle Park was wide open, but three things for the Sailors. 67, 77, and 39 were in the backfield, and they were tracking the quarterback. He had no choice but to get rid of the ball sooner than he wished.
So the Sailors get the ball on the turnover. Some cloud cover here, kind of cooling things down, although it could be hotter. It was only 80 degrees when I got here.
Tell me right now, milkshakes, guys, Johnny B's milkshake, come on.
I want one.
Tell me that wouldn't hit the spot right now. I need some delivery. Give me some Johnny B. Goods milkshakes.
Get on that, Phil. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Hamrick from the gun. He's got a man in motion. That's Austin Moore. Moore's going to... no. That's going to be a quarterback keep, and Hamrick's sacked for a loss.
That looked like it could have been one of those option plays. Quarterback making the decision. If I was him, I would have let that ball go to Moore because he had a lot of green coming this way.
Hamrick's now got two receivers to the right and left. Quick pass to Moore. Moore over the right side, and he's going to pick up positive yards as he gets out of bounds after picking up about 8.
Boy, if he didn't get just pushed out of bounds, just short of the first down, he must have gone out a little sooner than I thought because that's going to bring up third and about 4.
Here comes the snap, the throw. That one's complete to Moore. He gets a first down. To Austin Moore, what a second half he's
having. Sure. All he did was line up inside on the left, ran a quick square out, picked up the first down. It's all total possession receiver there.
That stops the clock at 1:48. Now it's going. Handoff there. No, quarterback keep. Had me fooled. Flags down on the play, though.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, that might have been holding on the Sailors, and I think it was. That's a tough penalty as the offense was starting to get its momentum again, marching down the field, and one of them dreaded holding penalties going to knock them back 10 yards.
So with 1:40 left in this third quarter, clock is stopped. If you're a Sailors fan, the ball is moving in the wrong direction. It's going to bring up a first down and a long
about 20
yards. I'm not good at math, but I can see that. And
I'm thinking you got to be looking at putting the ball in Gideon's hands, although they got triple coverage over
back
there.
To pass, looking is Hamrick. Hamrick throws that one. That one's caught. Looks like Gotro with the ball. I can't tell. Positive. He shakes a tackle, takes it down the sideline, and picks up 20 yards, 30 yards, and gets the first down.
Now, did I see a flag? We did. We had a flag on the play, and that's going to be tough because if that's going to bring it back on Gotro, who had a wonderful play there, another true freshman contributing out there.
Kid has got wheels.
He is. He's a good ball player.
That's some Cajun football right
it's
there.
Abbott Gotro, and that is very unfortunate because he broke a huge play, and I think they're calling downfield holding on the block. Tough call against the Steamboat Sailors.
They're still going to pick up a yard or two. Yeah, they still picked up a yard or two.
Oh, that's a tough break, though, especially for the freshman who got his first reception of the game. The kid who did come down with the first Sailor touchdown of the season 2 weeks ago against Cole Ridge.
Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Hamrick from the gun. Looks like Pacino's in the backfield with him. No, there's the throw, and that one's caught on the far side. Beautiful catch.
And another freshman coming down with it, number 18, Cohen Vanderbosch, coming down. So we've had two receptions for fantastic yardage. Both have gone into the hands of freshman players. That bodes well for our future, if nothing else.
Sailors with a hurry-up offense. 2 receivers to the right and left. Quick pass. Oh, Austin Moore.
Thing was a little quicker than Moore was even anticipating. You see, that ball got to him before he even had a chance to get his hands
Well, I think
up.
the sun was in his eyes.
Yeah, it could be. That is just forced this way.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7 to go. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on the left hash. Ball at about the 37-yard line. There's the throw from Hamrick. That one is almost interception.
Yeah, that was a tough sidearm pass over the middle. I think he was trying to get to Vanderbosch again. Yeah, number 18 over there. Trying to get the ball in his hands. Or was that? Nope, that was Vanderbosch.
So you would think the Sailors are going to punt in this situation, but they are going to go for it.
You know, that's a call, but I would punt myself.
Back to pass, Hamrick looking, throws it over the middle. That one's caught by Austin Moore, and a great defensive play there by the Panthers. So they stop him short of the 1st down, about 5 yards short. That's one of those plays where you wish he had another receiver near him. They could pull that hook and ladder play.
Well, I don't know. It's only 21 seconds ago in the 3rd quarter here. You're up 22-0. Your defense is playing stellar. You punt it, with a good shank punt, you get it down inside around the 10. I mean, it's not the worst field position. Middle Park's at their own 35, but I don't know. I'd have played a little more conservatively.
I would have sent Reisman out there to kick a field goal because in high school football, the ball automatically goes to the 20 after a field goal.
Is that the rule? It goes to the 20?
Yeah.
So you got nothing to lose.
You got nothing to lose at all.
Oh, I'm with you.
Schofield's got receivers to the right and left, spreading it out, under center, back to pass, 3-step drop, throws it behind the receiver. Byram can't come up with it, as that was just a little too far behind him.
And again, I mean, I know they're trying to get the ball in number 21's hands, but our defensive line is forcing the quarterback out of his game plan. He is just being forced to throw the ball maybe a second sooner than he would wish.
Sailors have had great defensive pressure, and I think it may be the Vega in the middle. That is a new car that we've got running at nose guard right now.
Number 70, Damian Vega, who just moved here from Texas, is really penetrating on the defensive line.
Schofield again, under center. Throws it down the left side, and that one is nearly picked off. Great defensive play there by number 12, Jack Fontana.
And I touched on it before. You got man-to-man coverage, 21 who's ringing the bell here at 6'4", and Jack is, by his program, is 5'6", so it's a 10-inch advantage. But Jack had great position, great defensive, awareness on the field, and went up, and he made the play on the ball.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 10. Clock stops with 12 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
That was really an amazingly good defensive play by number 12, Jack Fortner. Got to give him props for that. He's not afraid.
He's got a receiver to the right and left, one man in the backfield. Back to pass, throws it, and that one is nearly caught by number 11, but it falls incomplete. Marquise Pasilis has had a nice game.
Again, I think he was turning around looking right into the sun. Now we got 4th and 10, whereas that would have set up 4th and about 2 and kept their drive alive. In this situation, 4th and 10, I think Middle Park, even though they're down 22-0 with the 3rd quarter about to come to an end, I think they got to go to the punt.
So Martinez,
nice
big punt. Austin Moore, nope, they're going to let that one drop. So Schofield down there touches the ball.
Look at number 2 out there on the field.
He looks like he may be fertilizing the grass there.
He's that poor kid.
That kid has had he's
just going nonstop.
He needs some helmet stickers, man. That kid's played so good.
Them dark purple uniforms ain't helping the heat. That poor kid. I feel for him because he has just been a man out there, all over, playing all positions, and I think it was finally just catching up to him. They need to get him some hydration is what they need to do.
I'd like to thank our friends at Johnny B. Good's Diner, downtown Steamboat's Springs, bringing you the shake and bake play of the game. And I think Charlie Reisman still has it right now for me.
I might have to, I touched on it earlier. We started doing our burger of the day, and I had a few of the guys in the other night, a few of the players taking advantage of it. $10 burger in this day and age, you got to come in and get one of Johnny B's burgers. We're set up for the off season, but it was great having these guys in. I might have to comp one for Charlie because I'm still impressed by that play he pulled.
So 22-0 after 3 quarters of play. We're heading into the fourth.
Sailors got a 22-0 lead. They put up some nice offensive possessions in that third quarter.
Jesse Hamrick with all 3 Sailor touchdowns. So the Sailors break the huddle, sending 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Hamrick, the quarterback, he's got, looks like Grove off to his right. Here comes the snap. There's the pass quick to Gideon. Gideon down the right sideline there. First down, Sailors. And that was Pacino in the backfield.
And I'll tell you, when Gideon, if he can make that first defender miss, he's off to the races. He's going to pick up at least 5 yardage. And as we all know, if you know anything about the game, if you're picking up 5 yards per play, you're going to win a football game. You're marching the ball.
Hamrick again from the gun. Receivers to the right and left. Back to pass, looking. Throws over the right side. That one's complete to Phillips. Phillips picks up positive yards down the right sideline.
I tell you what, you know what I like, number 22, Phillips? A lot of receivers tend to use their body to pull in the ball, and that's not a problem, but Phillips has excellent hands. It's all about the hands on the receptions for him, and that allows him to turn up the field.
Sailors have it 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line of the Panthers. Moving right to left in white. If you're watching at home, quick pass over the right side, complete to Gideon. Gideon cuts it up. He's got the first down, still on his feet. Pickup of about 20 on the play.
And again, he did exactly what I said. There's a penalty flag down, but Cade, he got the reception, made the first defender miss, and was off and running. But let's see what the call is. It's a penalty against the Sailors.
Looks like a block in the back is going to be the call. 11:09 left in this fourth quarter, 22-0. Big shout out, of course, to our friends at Steamboat Motors, bringing you the drive of the game. Ford, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks with store-to-door service. Shop them online at steamboatmotors.com. So the Sailors now have it 1st and 15. Ball back to the 47-yard line. Back to pass. Hamrick looking, throws it over the top. That one is complete in traffic to Cade Gideon. He comes down with it, picks up about 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, it was over the middle, so he came down and was wrapped up immediately, but he picked up 5 quick yards.
Pacino in the backfield with Hamrick. Hamrick's got 2 receivers. Austin Moore in tight here to the left. Gideon and Phillips off to the right. Gideon goes in motion. Handoff to, no, that's going to be Hamrick with a quarterback keep, and he picks up positive yards, but he's slow to get up.
Really nice on the fake. I thought Buccino had it the whole time. I was watching him just thinking he was off for a touchdown.
There was a reason for that.
Yeah. I'd go a little less to Hamrick. You really don't want him coming up hurt.
So it's 3rd down, 5 to go. 2 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left. Looks like Gotro wide to the right. Phillips, the 2 big guys, Phillips and Gideon in the slot. Gideon catches that one. He looks like he's got the first down.
And that's a fantastic job on a 3rd and about 5-yard play, picking up the first down like that. Great job by the Sailors offense, not to let that big penalty, get them down and get the ball and just start marching again.
So, breaking the huddle. Sailors send 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Again, Phillips and Gideon are your two slot guys, 6'5", 6'4", respectively. There's the jet sweep to Gideon. Gideon's got the ball over to the left side. He's got the first down, hauled down from behind. Sailors have it down to about, the 20, inside the 20. They've got the first.
And really nice job, Buccino, to lead the way there, getting outside, picked up the one defender he really needed to, and had a nifty block on that. Really nice job. Allowed Gideon to get to the outside, pick up big yardage.
So Hamrick again from the gun. Buccino in the backfield. Two receivers off to the right, one to the left. That's Phillips. Sailors lining it up. Quick pass. And I think you jinxed him.
Well, no, the problem was number 22 for Middle Park, if it's a problem. Got his hands up and deflected it before the ball could get to Phillips. Really good defensive play by number 22, who could have had a very costly pick there.
Hamrick has got Buccino off to his left. Two receivers wide to the right. Rolling now to his left. He's got positive yards. Cuts it inside. Looking for his fourth touchdown of the game.
And we got another flag that's literally 20 yards. They're calling holding against Steamboat. Even though Buccino was about to take that in, if not for a touchdown, down to the goal line.
I think it was Hamrick.
I'm sorry, Buccino's the one who had the lead block. He was out there doing a fantastic job blocking, an excellent job by Hamrick, but all for naught. And that play, that flag flew way in the backfield, almost on the opposite side of the field.
So that's going to bring up a second down and about 25.
22 for the Sailors.
Wow.
Got to keep the home team in it.
Here comes the snap from the gun. Hamrick back to pass, looking. Now he's rolling off to his left. That one's thrown, and
eventually them sidearm passes, he's not the biggest guy. Them sidearm passes, 5'11", he's a good sized kid, but and that time the offensive line really set up a wall for him, but he just couldn't get the pass over. It's going to bring up third and very long.
So Buccino in the backfield. We've got Gideon in the slot to the right. Austin Moore in the slot to the left. Phillips off wide to the left. And I think it's Gotro on the way far side, but I can't quite tell. And the hometown crowd getting going. There's a pass over the middle, and that one is caught. Pick up to Austin Moore.
But it's going to bring up fourth and long. I'm with you, Harvin. This situation,
go for the
fourth
field goal.
and about 15.
Here comes Charlie.
I'm thinking this is a field goal attempt.
Coach is going to call a timeout, I think, to discuss it. Charlie was running out there, and Coach sent him back to the sideline.
And that's unfortunate. That entire series, the Sailors' offense really playing well. The run was established, the short passing game, picking up a lot of yards, is just marred by many, many penalties.
We're down to 8:21 left in this ball game. Sailors on top, 22-0. I'd like to thank our friends at Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, providing solutions for all your home, auto, commercial, and life insurance needs, plus so much more. Chris Paoli and the Paoli Group with Colorado Group Realty. Let Chris Paoli and his team help you with all your real estate needs. Now they've rebranded. They are the group now. They've merged with the group out of Fort Collins, so they are no longer Colorado Group Realty. It's going to take me a little while.
The group. I see Charlie on the field. I think they're going for it.
They're going to go for it.
Or go for the field goal.
That'd be cool. I think that would be smart.
Yeah, I'm with you. We're looking at, where's the ball placed? About the 20...
23, 24.
So we're looking at about a 40-yard field goal. Oh, and it's number 2 for Middle Park, who just was banged up again. That poor kid. They're going to need to give him like 3 or 4 days rest. Seriously, he's just...
All right, so the Sailors lining up for the field goal. So, yeah, we're looking at a 34 40.
Yeah, it's a 40-yard attempt.
40-yard attempt here for Reisman, number 10. Here comes the snap. Gideon with the hold. Ball up. Line drive, and that one looks like it is just wide to the left.
Yeah, the distance was just a little wide. Tough break for Kenny, but that set up the snap coming in a little low. Number 3, Gideon, did a fantastic job just to get the ball upright. That was a tough snap, and for a 40-yarder at the high school level, that's a tough make to begin with. Let alone when you're approaching the ball and you see it's on its side on the ground. You got to just have faith that your holder's gonna get the ball up there, and Gideon did, but just shanked it a bit to the left. Tough break.
So plenty of leg, though.
Yeah, plenty of leg. Tough offensive break for the Sailors, too. They were marching. They just had a few too many penalties, and we don't need to go into, how I feel about that, so we'll let that just go.
So Schofield going from the gun here. He's got receivers to the right and left. One man in the backfield. Quick pass. Slant play, and that could have been pass interference.
Yeah, I think the ref is saying that he didn't have position for the ball. But
Finn Hartzell took a little ride.
No, I'm with you. Of all the flags I've seen thrown tonight, that's the only one I thought was legit. So he was kind of riding on his back. Luckily, he was doing it right in front of the Middle Park team, so they didn't notice.
All right, so that's going to bring up a 2nd down, 10 to go with an incomplete pass. No penalty on the play. Schofield going from under center here. Double wing formation with one receiver off to the right. Looking to pass, looking to his right, rolling to his right. And that one falls incomplete. Good defensive play there by number 24, Jacob Dotson.
I just got a call from a text from a listener who's hearing whistles too, okay? So, yeah, so.
I think it's the beep on the scoreboard.
Never mind.
He's been screwing with you all
You've been messing
game
with
long.
me, man.
It's whistles. All right.
Thanks, Allie. Clearing that one up too. She's been extraordinarily helpful.
Our armchair producer, Allie Alexander. And there's the snap. Handoff over the left side. Guess who's back in the game? Martinez turns the corner and then gets met by a flotilla.
I mean, he came out of the game because of cramping not 2 minutes ago. That kid, he is tough. I don't care. He's ringing the bell, like you said, 5'5", 136, but that is a big man playing out there.
Yeah, he's playing like he's 6'5", 236. And a big tackle there by Andrew Kempers. That brings up a 4th and a long 8 punting situation. Austin Moore back deep for your Steamboat Sailors. Here comes the snap. It's high. There's the kick. It's a good one. Over the left side. It's going to go into the Steamboat bench and out of bounds. So with 7:10 left in this ball game, Sailors will take over with good field position.
Excellent field position. They're going to be setting up deep into Middle Park territory. Got 7:10 left to go. They're up 22-0. I'm thinking right now with 7 minutes on the clock. I know our primary offensive weapon is in the air, but I'm thinking that now you got to work it. Keeping the ball on the ground, run the clock down, see if you can pick up the yardage, get a first down, but keep the ball, keep that clock moving.
Sailors haven't shown that they can really run the football like that. You know what I mean?
Jet sweep,
has worked quite well. Yeah. So Grove is in the backfield. And it actually looks like, is that Gideon in at quarterback? I think it is. Gideon with a quick pass over the right side. And Sailors turn the corner to Phillips. So Kate
picked up some good yardage, like you said. Gideon, who played quarterback as a freshman.
And a sophomore. And felt like he'd be a better wide receiver, and he wasn't wrong.
No, he was absolutely right.
2nd down, 8 to go. 2 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left. Gideon from the gun. Gideon with a handoff. Oh, to Grove, and he is nailed in the backfield.
He did. Before that play could even get set up, there was nothing on Grove there. The Middle Park defenders got around. It looked like they just came, almost like they jumped the gun. They didn't. It wasn't offsides. They just got into the backfield before Grove even had the ball.
So from the gun again. Hurry up offense here. Clock ticking with 6:18 left in the ball game. Gideon back to pass, looking. Drops way back. Gideon now running. Gideon throws it over the left. That one's complete to Cohen Vanderbosch, who picks up positive yards, and he's got the first.
He's got the first down. Well done. Vanderbosch got open there, and looked like Gideon was going to take it down and go off to the races, see if he could pick up the first down. Saw Vanderbosch settle into a little pocket out there with no defender around him, and a great job by the true freshman, number 18, Cohen Vanderbosch.
2 receivers wide to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on the left hash mark. Gideon from the gun, back to pass, looking. Throws that one to Grove. Grove cuts it back. Ole, and he is close to a first down, stays in bounds.
Which is the biggest part of that play for Grove. Although he picked up great yardage and the first down,
he's tough.
He managed to stay in. He's a tough kid. He really is. Tough kid. Comes from a great family, too. Say hello to his grandpa, who I'm sure is listening, John, and his Uncle Phil. Good friends with them all.
All right, the clock ticking. The whistles are whistling. Deemer's going cuckoo. Ball down at about the 5-yard line. 1st and goal to goal. Gideon from the gun. He's got Grove to his left. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Gideon fakes the handoff now. He goes up the middle. Quarterback keep there. And he picks up maybe a yard. And being 6'4", just falling forward is a positive yard.
Pick up positive yardage.
I'd like to thank our friends at Steamboat Roofing for all your roofing needs. Go to steamboatroofing.com, helping the Sailors raise the roof after every victory. Our friends at Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better for all your eye care needs in Central Park Plaza and online at mountainEyeWorks.com. So that's a big one here. 4:44 left in this ball game. Clock no longer the friend of Middle Park.
Right, and with 2nd down, goal to go, I'm thinking the Sailors got to, we don't know why Hamrick's out. He might just be, like we said, it's hot out there. He might just be gassed. But I'm thinking the Sailors got to think about keeping this ball on the ground. If not a touchdown, you're clearly within Reisman's field goal range, and it's all about winning the game.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Back to pass. Rolling off to his right is Gideon. Gideon throws that one back at the end zone. Phillips, touchdown.
And just like that, Cade Gideon, with his excellent field vision, says, we're not going to run the ball. We're going to put this in for a touchdown. Great job, number 22, Phillips.
So Sandvik now out for the extra point attempt. Gideon is going to get the hold.
Number 7,
So Gideon has thrown a 2-point conversion and a touchdown this game.
Nice, good call.
So here comes the snap, the hold, and the kick. It is up, and that one is good. Sandvik with a huge fit, man.
Boy, that was.
And I'll tell you what, Sandvik's having a great season. Reese John, one of the stud defenders, goes down, and really Sandvik's had to step up, and he's having a heck of a campaign on the soccer pitch.
Which is amazing when you consider these kids are playing football tonight and soccer tomorrow. I mean, geez Louise. You got to tip your hats to these guys. Again, that's what I touched on with you. After the loss to Moffat County, I was going up to visit the Apple family, and I went by the field. They played Moffat last Thursday. This is Friday. It's about 90 degrees outside, and the football team at 4:05 in the afternoon is out there, and they're practicing. And the coaches, too, not just the players. The coaches, too. They're all out there the next night. They're right back at it. And I sometimes think as a community, me, we have to give more props to these kids and the coaching staff and the families involved for what they do, basically for our entertainment. We're here watching a fantastic football on a Friday night in a beautiful Granby, Colorado, and it's just beautiful entertainment. And we don't sometimes think about the sacrifice, that these kids put to it. And I just think it's, hats off to them. It's an amazing thing.
Well, the Sailors have got a lot of numbers out here in uniforms that looks like they're putting in a bunch of the JV kids, which is awesome. Great to see. And here comes the kick. Big high kick by Sandvik. He's pushing him back in the end zone, and that one will be a touchback. So both Sandvik and Charlie Reisman. I mean, what do you do if you're a coach? Use them both.
Just use them both, no doubt about it. I mean, look what's happened in Middle Park. They got one kicker, number 2, who's been asked to step it up tonight. And that
one kicker who's also a returner, who's also a running back, right, who's also caught several balls.
Defensive back, right. I mean,
kids had a great game.
How much can you ask from them?
4:33 left in the ball game. Middle Park, Schofield under center. Double wing formation with a receiver off to the left. Handoff over the left side of the line, and positive yards there. A pickup of about 2.
Six on the play.
Yeah, it was one of those spots, Harv, where I thought I was with you. I wasn't seeing 6 yards, and
Dante Franks taking about 5 Sailors on his back right there. He is a big kid himself. So second down, 5 to go.
Second down and 4 for the Panthers.
All right, 4. You got better eyes than me. 29-0. And rolling off, jet sweep. Look out. We've got some room here. He's off to the races, down at about the 45-yard line, 20-yard pickup, and a big first down. And don't count this Middle Park Panther team out just yet.
A really nice job by number 24, Jacob Dotson, to track that play down and stop what could have been a big, big gain. And unfortunately for the Sailors, number 4, Finn Hartzell, got into the backfield and just missed the tackle. Would have been a big loss, but he just missed the tackle. Still an excellent defensive play by number 4, Hartzell.
Once again, double wing formation, most everyone in tight, one receiver off to the left. Franks with a carry up the gut. Sailors.
I think that's going to be a pickup of 5 when you take into account his motion being stopped, his forward motion. Got him to about the mid-stripe, just short of the 50-yard line.
So it's going to bring up second down, 5 to go. Ball at just about the 50, as Mike said. Clock is rolling here with 2:55 left in this ball game. Sailors up 29-0. Panthers trying to get on the board here. Sending one receiver, the big guy, number 21, Byram, off to the left. Otherwise, double wing formation, man in motion. Jet sweep here to number 11. He is met. Sailors have done a good job.
Yeah, that was a really nice job. Number 46, Finn Rogers, who we finally have a name for the number, having a fantastic defensive game, getting in there, going to stop him basically back at the line of scrimmage.
So it's going to bring up a third down, about 6 to go. Marked out for a loss is Pasilla. And the clock is moving here with 2:15 left in this ball game. Sailors up 29-0. Receivers, one receiver off to the left, double wing formation, one man, that's Franks, the big man in the backfield. Fumble, ball down, and who's got it? Looks like the Sailors.
I think it's number 51 for the Sailors who came up with the ball. Caden Moore, yes, number 51, Caden Moore, on the miss handoff between the quarterback for Middle Park and number 10. I know the quarterback, he's discussing it with number 10 right now. I think they just weren't on the same page. That was a big turnover because Middle Park was showing some momentum, and they wanted to get some points on the board. So that's a tough break for the home Panthers. With minute 58 to go, they're down 29-0. They just wanted to get a score.
Sailors break the huddle. And Gideon giving the receiver coming in from the sideline a little extra direction. Gideon from the gun. He's got one man in the backfield. That's Grayson Bacino. Ball here just at the 49-yard line.
Man in motion, that's more. And that's a quarterback keep right up the gut. Positive yard, maybe got back. He may have been cut for a loss.
Which is academic right now. This is all about the clock right now and getting it to work down. I believe we have 2 number 3s on the field now.
We do.
We do. We have a number 3 at quarterback and a number 3 at wide receiver. Allie, you don't have to come through now. Now I'm thinking we got Luke Jordan from the JV squad stepping onto the field.
At receiver, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Gideon throws that one out, looking for was that Gotro?
Yeah, Abbott Gotro on the intended reception. And if I'm not mistaken, we got number 3, Luke Jordan on the JV, lining up to the freshman, number 85, Abbott Gotro on the near side of the field here. Excellent job by Coach to get everybody out there.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. That's going to be Gideon with the quarterback sweep. Positive yards. Looks like he may have gotten the first down, and he stays in bounds. Quarterback keep for the Sailors. Cade Gideon on the carry, having a great game. Stepped out of bounds short of the first down. So they say he's out of bounds, which is going to stop the clock with 59 seconds left, 29-0 the score if you're just joining us. That's going to bring up a 4th and about 4 to go for the first. Sailors will go for it.
Got Puccino in the backfield. Got Abbott Gotro, number 85 in the slot here. I'm thinking a quick flare out, quick square out pass. Go number 85, Gotro on the quick 5-yard square out.
So we've got
short side of the field.
They're letting the clock roll down here. I thought he had stepped out of bounds, but what do I know?
If he didn't, I don't know why it's marked where it is and not a first down.
So they're going to maybe call a timeout here, right? No, they're going to line them up. So Gideon with the snap, quick pass out here to Gotro. Gotro stays on his feet. He's got the first down. And
I don't want to say I just called that play, but man, did I just call that play.
And that's going to do it as the clock is going to roll down. As we're
quick
down
flare out pass to Abbott Gotro. You get the ball in the freshman's hands, make him feel good. He ends the offensive series for the Sailors, and that ends the game. Great job.
Jesse Hamrick with 4 touchdowns on the ground. Great job at quarterback. Sailors able to move the ball well. Thanks to all of our sponsors, our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, and of course Russell's Auto Supply.
And more importantly, I'm seeing number 8 Hamrick walking on the field. He looks fine. I think it might have just been a needed breather for the young man. No injury.
Yeah, he ran the ball a lot and threw the ball a lot. He probably had 300 yards in the air and probably another 50 or 60 and 3 touchdowns on the ground. So a solid game.
A workmanlike performance.
Absolutely. Big shout out again to some more of our sponsors, our friends at Mountain Mattress and Furniture, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Johnny B. Good's Diner.
I got to thank them again for stepping up and letting me out. They were busy today, and they were all cool with me just heading out here to have some fun in the afternoon sun with you, Harv. So big shout out and big thanks, not just to my staff, but to our customers as well.
Absolutely. And those burger of the day ads started running, and you guys are busy.
Because we're rocking. So they are working. Come on in and see us.
I'd like to thank our friends at Steamboat Ace Hardware, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, the Paoli Group with the Group Realty, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Mountain Eye Works, helping you and the refs see better, I Furnish, Steamboat Roofing, Switchback Sports, and Doc's Auto Clinic. Don't forget Steamboat Sailors Soccer tomorrow, same bat channel, not the same bat time. Vlad and Chase will have the call. 10:30 is the pregame show. 11 o'clock, Steamboat Sailors taking on the Centaurus Warriors live from Gardner Field. Come on down, wear red, and cheer your Sailors on your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection. We are KTYV. Thanks to Mike Deemer. Thanks to you for listening. I'm Brian Harvey saying so long from Middle Park High School. as your Steamboat Sailors run away with a 29-0 win over the Middle Park Panthers to improve their record to 2-1 on the season. We'll talk to you. They get a bye week next week and a chance to lick their wounds, get healthy. And then we got Aspen the following week, who is playing tonight in Meeker against the Cowboys. Go Cowboys. You are tuned to KTYV.
Gentlemen, have a great night. Hey, thank you. Thanks for messing with me, man. I'm like, I don't hear a whistle. Every time I hear the button, I got that after this. When Allie was like, I hear it too.